You don't know shit about boxing.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let me turn this music down, man. I need to just faint in the back. Man, what's good, man? With everybody tapping in, hey, Marky Dan, what's popping? Puro in this bitch tapping in. AJ, what's good with y'all, man? Yeah, we gonna cook today. I'm dropping the link. And all, man. Y'all know I dropped the link. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go hit up. Make sure I tap in with all the day ones, man. I'm gonna make sure. So exclusive all y'all. I'm gonna hit everybody all the day ones with the link first. Then I'm gonna drop it in the comments, man, for everybody else. You know what I mean? But y'all make sure I appreciate everybody for coming in. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way in, bro. Fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and play it, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. You know what I mean?
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. You heard what she said. Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn.
Let me know if y'all can hear me, because I was messing with my mic. I don't know if the it's all the way in or not. My volume at least. But y'all let me know if y'all can hear me, man. Yeah. But man, today, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I got some shit. We gonna talk about as far as Demetrius, Andrade. I ain't liking that move I seen him, man. I know y'all probably seen the clip. What it is, the clip of Demetrius Andrade talking about he want that fight with Chris Eubanks, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't liking that move. Fuck it, we gonna pop it off. We gonna pop it off talking about Demetrius Andrade, bro. I'm gonna pull this up because before I actually seen that video with Demetrius Andrade the day before, and I called Shelton Moore when I seen it. And I'm like, matter of fact, let me pull it up, man. I seen it on the WBO Facebook page had shared it. And so I'm like, okay, shit. I see Demetrius gonna fight Zerdebeck. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah. But bro, I don't think that's what Demetrius really want, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that's what the boy want, bro. Let me look, because I'm gonna make sure I wasn't tripping. We gonna check the dates. We gonna check the dates on this shit too, bro. So let me go ahead, try to pull it up. See this shit. Let me know if y'all see my screen, my screen share. Okay, my screen share, man. Let me know if y'all see this, bro. Y'all see this shit? Demetrius Andrade versus Khanibek, ordered by WBO. What that say? That's a Wednesday, July 20th. On Wednesday, the WBO World Championship Committee ordered negotiations to begin with mandatory fight between middleweight champion Demetrius Andrade and interim champion Khanibek Alimkhanuly. You know what I mean? I don't know where. Yeah, y'all see it, bro. Minimum, y'all see that? Okay. I'm like, cool. I see this shit. I'm like, cool, bro. I ain't really tripping off of it. I see it. I'm like, cool. But literally, bro, like, yeah, that's why you can't make this shit up, bro. Like, literally, the next day, 24 hours later,
Chris Eubanks. Y'all offer a lot of money to fight me, bro. Over $1 million. For me, it's like over $1 million, bro. We're talking like, I'm not like, it's not for the fans' sake, bro. It's for your pockets, for your dad. It's for like your mom, your dad. I don't know if you got kids. I got kids. I got 4 kids, bro. You feel me? I do what I do. But there's a whole lot of money on the table for me and you to fight for the WBO super. And then when I say super, I mean like super. Not super middleweight champion, but Yo, bro, we are stars, bro. You're a star. I'm a star.
What the fuck is going on with Boo Boo, bruh? Is Boo Boo? Hey, y'all let me know, bruh. Is Boo Boo scared of Khanibek, bruh? Is Boo Boo scared of Khanibek, bruh? We talk about. I thought he was gonna go up the first time they mandated. This is the second time they mandated this Khanibek shit, bro. He went up literally like 2 weeks away from the fight. He pull out. I'm like, damn, Boo Boo hurt. I hear Boo Boo going back down because he never really officially dropped that belt, bro. He never really officially dropped the belt. So I'm like, shit, okay, let me see what Boo Boo, you know what I mean? Bruh, they put that mandate on that nigga 24 hours later. He want to fight Chris Eubank, bro. You can't make this shit up. You can't make that shit up, bro. I want y'all to know, bro. Is Boo Boo scared, bro? I hope, bro. I don't know what's up with Boo Boo, bro. That shit, and then I already been hearing like Chris Eubank gonna fight like Conor Benn, so I'm like, I ain't really thinking twice about it. So it's like, bro, did somebody contact Boo Boo like make this fight so you ain't got to do that fight, or like what Boo Boo want to do? Because as far as right now, bro, I'm gonna just say Boo Boo don't want no parts of that guy, bro. Boo Boo don't want no parts of Khanibek. He see him. He got that smoke. Niggas running away from him. Like, bruh, I don't know what the fuck to do with Boo Boo. I capped for that nigga a long ass time, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, bro, I don't think Boo Boo niggas was ducking Boo Boo. It's obviously a few people that's not too inclined to fight Boo Boo. You know what I mean? You know, Jaime Munguia, shit, Charlo came out their mouth. You know, they said they not, man. They don't want to fight Boo Boo, but my God, man. TJ, what's popping, man? Puro, what's popping? Yeah, y'all let me know. I don't know if the boxing scholar, Salute King, like, is Boo Boo scared of it? Do Boo Boo not want to fight him? Is it like the risk too high, like the reward too low? Cause I mean, he only talking about $1 million. Like, if we talking about fighting Chris Eubank for $1 million, it ain't like he was like multi-millions, you know, they willing to do that. He talking about like $1 million, probably 1.3, 1.2. Like, so I don't know, man. I don't really know how to feel about, you know, Boo Boo doing all that, man. Hopefully, I hope he come through and he could give me the work, man. I'm about to drop the link too, because I'm gonna talk about this other. I'm gonna talk about this other fight that was mandated too, and that's Leo Santa Cruz. That's Leo Santa Cruz, the WBA mandating Leo Santa Cruz to fight Lee Walsh. Now that they put the mandate in Lee Walsh, he got like, I ain't gonna lie, I got him like in shit, like the top. He got like one of the craziest knockouts this year. The craziest knockouts this year, man, when he fought Michael Colin earlier this year, knocked that boy out the ring. Like, that's one that was nasty. That was like, I ain't gonna lie, that was the card that kind of popped off the whole stint of these fights. Like, dude came through, knocked that boy the fuck out, and so now they want Lee Wood. They ordering Lee Wood, Leo Santa Cruz to fight Lee Wood, and I guess Leo Santa Cruz had tried to petition, I guess, a unification with him and Ray Vargas, but the WBA, they denied it. That they denied the petition for Leo Santa Cruz to unify with Ray Vargas, and they mandating the Lee Wood fight. And I wonder what y'all, you know, I want to know what y'all kind of think about that fight too. Would y'all rather have seen the unification, or y'all cool with the Lee Wood, fight? I ain't gonna lie, with the 126 division, I just want to see them all fight. Last time Leo Santa Cruz fought at 126, bro, was like 2 or 3 years ago. Like in 2019. So Leo Santa Cruz fought earlier this year at 130 on that Keith Thurman undercard and stuff like that. But the WBA want him to get active. Q is damn it, man. What? How you say it? I say Andrade or Andrade. How you say it? Andrade. Because I heard his dad say Andrade. I guess Andrade or Andrade. I don't know. I know how to say Demetrius, but let me see. No hater is what at this point, but even his most and his supporters are starting to question this movement. I get the argument. Nobody won't fight him. I do, but if he tires to, yeah, if he retire tomorrow, bro, nobody really would care. Like the only reason I really like even speak on the 160 division is with the potential that they could end up fighting and getting these unifications. If we just looking at it at face value of as far as what they give us, bro, they not giving us shit. I ain't gonna lie, they not giving us shit. I'm about to drop the link for y'all, man. Cause I got some other stuff we gonna talk about too, but I'm gonna just bring it up when y'all get on the panel and things like that. Whoever want to hit the link, and shit like that. But man, like with Andrade not going through that, bro, it's kind of like I feel sad. I feel sorry for him, but at the same time, I don't feel sorry for him because if you ain't got the look, if you don't got the luxury to get any fight you want to, I don't think you have the luxury to turn down fights. You know what I mean? If you can't get anybody in the ring with you at any point in time, I don't think you had a luxury. If somebody say they want to fight you, that's good, that'll actually be a good fight. I don't think you had a luxury to be like, nah, I don't want to fight him. I'd rather fight this dude. Like to me, that's stupid. You messing with your career. You know what I mean? So like, if you ain't got the luxury of like how Canelo got it, he could go through, pull a name out of hat, go up a division, 2 divisions, 3 divisions, and literally can find somebody to fight him. You know what I mean? With no problem. It is what it is. But when you like Andrade, you can't even get these guys to get in the ring with you, and you got fights mandated, and you know what I mean? Like we understand, like it's probably not the biggest fight for you. It's tough. But granted, that's a fight everybody want to see. I ain't gonna lie. Out of all the people that we argue about Andrade fighting, Chris Eubank, that's not a guy that I bring up. I'm gonna be honest. I probably brought up Chris Eubank once or twice when it pertains to Boo Boo Andrade getting into the ring with him. You know what I mean? That's not even so. When he said it, it's like Chris Eubank. Like, ain't he supposed to be getting this catch weight in with Conor Benn? And to me, I'm gonna be honest, I like that fight more, bro. I like that Conor Benn, Chris Eubank a little bit more than Andrade and him. I'm gonna be honest, like I don't know. It could be for the simple fact that Chris Eubank and Conor Benn dad fought, and it's just like the little nostalgic shit. Like now they got sons and they gonna be able to do it. That's might be how I look at it, but shit, I like that fight. And then Conor Benn, he been active. I think Conor Benn done fought. If I ain't mistaken, Conor Benn fought twice already this year. He knocked out Algieri and then the Van Herten. Like so Chris, not Chris Eubank, but Conor Benn, like that is what it is, man. Ill status, man. Salute, bro. Man, Tony B, salute. Appreciate it. Tony B, another day one, always sliding through, been support me, man, from the jump, man. Salute to you, Tony. Man, I'm about to drop this link, man. Y'all come up, chop it up with me, bro. Like, cause I'm ready, and then we gonna talk about that card yesterday. Abdullah Mason, 17-year-old from Cleveland, Ohio, bro. Dude he is gonna be a problem. I ain't gonna lie. Dude is a problem. That shit, like how we get in there. I ain't gonna lie. I'm liking Abdullah Mason, man. Ill status. What's good, big bro? How you doing, family?
Yo, what's good, Q the God?
What's good with it, fam? How you doing today, bro? How you doing this morning?
Good, bro. Just cooking, chopping it up, man. I've been up all night listening to everybody do their thing, man. Enjoying
Man,
this
hell yeah.
boxing. Enjoying this good old boxing. Seeing some new talent out there that you just brought them up. Seeing some new talent that's making us turn our heads because we boxing heads, so we know what we seeing. And that boy got the goods, don't he?
Man, he got the goods. He like, bruh, it's
Already,
like,
though.
I ain't gonna lie, already ready to see him fight again. Like,
Yeah, man.
like, bruh, we only got one round, bruh. Like, damn.
That boy got the goods. Hand and eye coordination, IQ, ring
Bruh,
generalship. Like he got size, reach, arm strength,
Yeah.
like a
Don't he
little
got-
boy.
Hey, don't he got the what he got, like 71-inch arms or 74-inch arms?
They say 74, but he ring up when you look him up. He is coming at 71.
Bro, man, we got OG
But he got some long
Sheldon here,
arms,
man.
though.
Salute. Man, he do, and he like,
Abdullah Mason.
man,
Abdullah Mason.
Oh, man,
That
you
kid
better
is
know his
coming.
name. Yeah,
That
he
kid is coming.
OG
That
was
kid-
good.
What's up with you, homeboy?
You got it.
Pure roll, pure roll.
What's up, fellas? What's going on? What's going on, fellas? What up? What up? What up?
Pure old.
What's going on? What's going on?
Abdullah Mason, pure roll. That's what's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't seen him fight yet. I missed the fight yesterday. There's fucking too many boxers to keep track of. But yeah, you guys are talking about him a lot. I'll check them out.
Hey, don't when you watch the replay today of if you go watch the replay, because I just watched it a minute ago. That was a destruction, bro. That shit was violent. I'm with Tim Bradley, man. Where was your corner, man? Why your corner let you get beat on like that?
Man, he was getting hit, like, bruh, getting hit clean, them uppercuts and shit, like, and then
They ain't probably
for
see
the
that
simple
coming, though.
fact,
You
we
mean
know we
you
ain't
see
see
it
that shit
happen?
coming.
What do you mean you just see it coming? You see it happening. Like, hey, stop this shit, man. What y'all doing? Stop this fight, man. You're killing my boy.
That uppercut,
he
like,
gotta go
and
in
then
there.
like, yeah, like even from the jump, like how we popped it off, he had
Man, he just jumped right on the
lead
dude.
and
Like,
right
like,
from the
dude, you're not
beginning,
even
bro.
here. You just a punching bag. I'm just gonna punch on you right now.
Hey,
Total
like, they ain't-
experience and knowledge of what he wanted to do.
Hey, y'all. I'm pretty sure that Abdullah was probably like, bro, they ain't give me enough money for 2 rounds, bro. I got to do this shit in one. Like, hey, they paid me enough for like 1 round. We don't get overtime. None of that. Like,
Yeah, they gave
got
me
him
like
out of there,
$700
He
in a
can't
hand
act like
payment.
that, Q. He
Oh, he's
can't
a
act
Muslim,
like
so
that.
he's
He
a
came
Muslim, so
in.
it's probably a vegan sandwich. They gave him $700 in a vegan sandwich. He said, "Let me get this motherfucker out of here right quick."
Hey, the craziest thing about it, the Abdullah Mason, is even after the stoppage, bro, like he's still like poker face, like,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Like,
It's
he
still
was just looking around like,
Well,
okay, I
The
just
thing with
stopped
him, the thing with him was Q, he wasn't
I
shocked.
like that
We was the only ones that was shocked. He wasn't.
You might be right, OG.
He wasn't, but even still, it's still a
How
different
he
kind of
did it.
it's like a different kind of charisma. You know, like with Abdullah Mason, he more of that like even kill. But you know, like we done got to see like Keyshawn Davis the last couple of times since he done been on ESPN. Real charismatic, smiling at the camera, waving at the camera in the clinches and all that. You know, after he celebrated, it's like him and Abdullah like kind of like head and tails when it comes to how they get it in a boxing. But when you strictly speaking at a boxing standpoint, like when they in the ring, like even with Abdullah being so soft spoken, like how we box is so loud, you can't help but just turn your head, look at this dude.
Yeah, but he's all business.
Like,
Keyshawn is about to flash in the show and trying to get money and get entertaining.
wanna be a
Abdullah Mason
star.
right now, he young and he's straight business. He getting in there to fight and get out. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, I think Keish.
True.
Yeah, what you think, Puro? As far as like some of the young guys, Keyshawn and like their temperament, as far as
I like Keyshawn. He's a real good fighter. I mean, I haven't really seen him talk too much shit. I mean, fucking shit talking is American as apple pie, so I don't really mind it. But shit, I don't mind shit. When shit talking gets annoying to me is when you don't back it up. When you back it up, I get fucked.
Okay, speaking of that, Gabe Flores.
Shit.
Perfect example.
Oh man, come on, man.
What's
Don't
up
you know
with
that dude is filling out applications right now?
Not yet, Sheldon.
Hey, Tim Bradley said they probably gave that boy that blue pen yesterday.
Yeah.
And what he meant by that blue
Don't
pen,
sign here for the release your motherfucker.
yeah, they give you that blue pen. When they give you your check, they give you that blue pen to sign the release form. They're gonna release your ass from Top Rank. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like he was like that card was full of a lot of people that it could be their last time you seen them on Top Rank. You know what I mean? Joette, Joette didn't get the victory neither. He probably could be looking at like, bro, you done lost to Navarrete, you done lost to Shakur, you done lost to Dog Bay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
what else
yeah.
you got?
Hey, but you made a great point. You made a great point, Q. You said that card was full of fighters that resume was up, like, or their time is up. So in that case, that what happens to the fighters that won though?
The fighters
Like
that
Isaac,
won, I believe.
like Isaac. Yeah, go ahead.
Isaac Dog Bay was a former world champion. His profile was already cool. People keep tripping on that, not remembering the fact that he only lost to one guy. He lost to one guy twice.
Yeah.
The same guy.
Mm-hmm.
He lost to one guy.
Weight class.
You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't even on the bubble. But motherfuckers like Mason and that Guido motherfucker, the heavyweight, if he would have lost yesterday, his ass would have got his walking paper.
Yep, but OG Sheldon, we gotta think about it like this too. When you take a loss, you gotta build yourself back up, and that's what Joette and all of them doing. They gotta build themselves back up, and with Dogbo, I feel like especially when we looking at like 2 or 3 weeks ago, the Nova and Robisi fight.
Right,
that's at 126. We could possibly be looking at Dog Bay fighting. You know what I mean? Shit, Nova. We could be looking at them probably fighting Robisi. You know what I mean? Because they in contention for these titles. Because Navarrete gonna be next. Because I heard Tim Bradley, man, he gonna need to fight him one more time because it'll be the third time they fought, but a different weight class.
Exactly. Exactly, and that's my point exactly. When you talk about a Dog Bay, he wasn't in trouble because he's a good fighter. I don't think Joette is in trouble because he's a good fighter, but them other cats, they was on the bubble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As far as the topic that brought this conversation up, Gabe Flores, bro. I don't know what you need to do, bro, but it's starting to look to me like boxing is not for you, homie.
Man, and he can't go back down, bro.
What about Gillette? Gonzalez.
Joel Gonzalez has 3 losses. He has one to Shakur. He has one to Navarrete, who everybody's high on. Everybody's high on Shakur Stevenson. They think he's the next real deal in boxing. And then he lost to Isaac Dog Bay, who's a former world champion. So he don't have bad losses. And none of those losses, his loss was to Dog Bay, which arguably he won. People thinking that he won the fight.
Who, Joette?
No, I didn't see that. No.
Well, I didn't see that either. But a whole lot of people think he won the fight.
I had a Joette.
I didn't see that either. But a whole lot of people think he won the fight.
It was Joette made it. He made it competitive. You know, like in the in those middle rounds and shit. But he wasn't able to. He wasn't able to pull it all the way off like in them later rounds. You know, the 9th, 10th round.
Yeah.
Like Dog Bay was able to, you know, kind of fight with him and kind of won in certain little spaces and shit. You know, which I think the 9th round was kind of real close.
Dog Bay won those tit for tats because every time Joette go in, he'll come right back with his own fury of punches, and then it'll make it like, damn, he did better than him. So I could look at it as an even fight if you want to call it down the middle. Then I could do that. but I can't say that.
Shit, Dogbay took them first 2 rounds though. Dogbay took them first.
Right?
3
Yeah,
rounds.
he took. And that's what I was saying. Yeah, he took them first 3 rounds clean, and just dedicated himself to what Joet was bringing to him, because his corner worked for him too. Though he had a lot of little intangibles in a fight that make a fighter a better fighter, because his corner still
Barry Hunter coached his ass off last night. Did he not?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, y'all hear him in that last round? Y'all hear him in that last round?
I was on mute. I was on mute.
I ain't never asked you for nothing, but I'm gonna ask you for this. Hey, I need you to go out there. I need you to go out there for shit.
That's real man talk, bro. I like that. He talked like a real.
I like the fact that he lied. I like the fact that he lied to Isaac. He lied to Isaac in the last round. You heard him?
What'd he say?
Oh yeah,
he said you need to win this round to win this fight. Yeah. You lose this round, you lose this.
Yeah, he said he was down. Right. Yeah.
I
don't think he was lying to him, but
he wasn't.
No, because the eye contest, like you saying, Proto, like the eye contest is like, damn, man, it's a 50-50 fight. Still, you gotta go.
Eye test, but like me and Puro was saying last night, by the eye test, watching the fight, you can see that Dogbay is winning, but you know that the judges are looking at different things. So this is a tough fight. This is close.
Well,
I said last night, I wouldn't have been mad. I wouldn't have been mad if Joet won. I wouldn't have been upset.
Right, yeah, because he was holding his own in the fight.
Exactly.
So it wasn't like he was just completely embarrassed. So
it wasn't like that shit. It's nothing like that shit we saw in Vegas where you see a motherfucker getting fucking mollywopped and they talking about it's a 7-5 fight. It wasn't like that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not mad at the decision, but I just to me, like the feeling is like they need to, I don't know, to me they need to run it back again. It's like nobody won that fight. It was like so close.
I agree with I agree.
I think
I want to see a clean fight, like somebody win. And the way I looked at it, at the end of the fight, both of them was doing the same thing to each other. They was trying to work their body and trying to hit each other and get them just some more extra points because they thought they was gonna win. So that if you guys think like that in the ring, then you gotta have a rematch because y'all both know that it was an even fight like that. So
I felt like Dogbo was the more consistent guy and probably won more rounds. I'm not mad. Like I wouldn't been mad at the draw, not really, but Dogbo came out from round 1 and fought his ass off for 12 rounds. And not only that, but Joet Gonzalez fought the wrong fucking fight. So it's just like really when it's all said and done, I'm fine with Dogbo moving the fuck on.
Yeah.
I don't mind if they move on either. Go ahead.
A draw would have been cool, huh, Puro? What's up, brother? A draw would have been straight, right? A draw would have been all right.
A draw would have been straight with me. And like Smoke said, I don't mind that they move on, to be honest, because I think they both kind of like raise their profile in this fight. I don't think that Navarrete for either or would be like like maybe not right away, but like maybe going after like isn't Warrington in that in this division?
Yeah, both of them beat him though.
Yeah, Warrington going for Lara.
Warrington ain't fighting nobody.
Yeah, both of them.
Warrington's not
Dogday beat him. Joetta beat him, and let's not forget, fellas. Let us turn back the clock, as the old people used to say. Navarrete didn't come out of that Joet Gonzalez fight unscathed.
No, Joet fought really well. I agree.
Yeah, he was doing the Manny Pacquiao after the Ugas fight the next morning. He was eating some soup too.
He didn't show that against Shakur though.
I
mean, he didn't show that against Shakur though.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest.
When Shakur faced him, it was a total different story. So it's predictable, right?
But I didn't give Joet 5 rounds, bro. I couldn't give him 5 rounds. I give him 4.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I gave him at least 5. Right? Yeah, I gave him at least 5.
It was only a 10-round fight.
Yeah, I gave him 5 rounds. I gave him 4. I gave him 4. I gave him 4. Look, going into the 9th round, I had to fight 4-4. Out of 4 rounds even. 4-4 each.
Who did you give the 9th round?
I gave the 9th round to Dog Bay, and I gave the 10th round to Dog Bay.
Hey, bro,
exactly.
He won the first 3 rounds.
That's what I'm saying.
No, he didn't win the first 2 rounds. He won the first 2.
He won the first 3 rounds.
No,
he
won the first
3 rounds, bro.
He won the first 3 rounds.
No, he won the first 2. He won the first 2.
How did he lose the 3rd round? Like, what did you see? That he gave him everything that he gave him back.
Stop. Remember, in the 3rd round is when Joette cracked his ass and damn near put him to sleep.
But the other part of this whole thing is you have this when you're judging fight. When you're judging fight,
that was the 4th round.
That was the 4th round.
No, that was the 3rd round.
Even in the
he cracked him in the 4th.
Look, I'm going upstairs right now. I'm going upstairs. Hold on. I'm going upstairs right now, and I'm finna turn the motherfucker back on.
I'm looking at the fight right now.
No, because I remember it. I remember it because I remember me having it 3-1 going in the 5th because Joette cracked him. In the 4th,
right.
I gave him that. Okay. I gave him that
because he got the first 3 rounds.
But in the 3rd round, though, in the third round, Joette did wake up. So you have this thing where you get these comparative rounds, right? So it's not necessarily that if you were just looking at it in a vacuum, that Joette won that round. But because he did better in that round than his other 2 rounds, the other 2, which were like kind of a wash, he wasn't doing shit. It made it look better than it probably should have been. So you could call that shit a swing round because he did comparatively better. And that shit happens to judges. Like when the guy wakes up and starts throwing punches, you get the impression that maybe he could win it, right? It's just kind of he did better, and yeah, you get rounds that way. You can steal some rounds here and there.
I thought 9 and 10 were swing rounds, to be honest.
9 and 10 were close, but I say 10 was way more in favor for Dog Bay. I think toward the end of the 10th,
9th and the 10th, but he definitely
Dog Bay did a little bit more defensively, but it was Joette was bringing it on, and the most part of that, it was real competitive, back and forth, like tip for tat.
All Joette had to do was pick his spots to fight on the inside instead of trying to always fight on the inside. Because that just gave he just went right into where Dogbo was the only spot that Dogbo was having success.
See, but Joette too was trying to fight on the outside at times. He was trying to box and do that on the outside. That was why he lost the first 3 rounds.
But he was giving up his length, though. He gave up all his length. He got the length.
To me, the reason why he lost the first 2 rounds.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying.
He was most effective fighting at range.
It wasn't. To me, it wasn't the boxing.
Keep your distance.
To me, it wasn't the boxing. It was his lack of throwing his hands. It was a lack of activity. Dog just outworked him in the first 2 rounds. It wasn't the fact that he was trying to box. Like the range was the issue, not like whether or not he's trying to box or brawl. You can what he was trying to do was anyway. The fighting on the inside was the thing, or when he tried to fight on the inside, not that fighting on the inside was the problem, but not picking his spots right throughout the rounds.
Let me say this, because this like what I seen. Like it is kind of what you was saying, Smoke. Like he couldn't find the range, but the range Joette was choosing to fight at in those rounds were more so on the outside. He was trying to use his length and shit like that. But Dog Bay was able to pick his shots, boom, boom, and get out of range of Joette, which kind of just left him kind of following him. You know what I mean? And not cutting off the ring and capitalizing. He was just kind of following him, and Dog Bay was capitalizing off him doing that. And in the 4th round, he started catching them because he started.
See, I'm saying because there were times when Dogbo was having success, even when Joette was fighting at range. But I felt like the easiest part of the fight for Joette, in my opinion, was when he was outside of fucking Dogbo's range. That was like, to me, the best fucking moments. Like the best moments of the fight were when both guys were exchanging up close as a fan. But Joette was losing a lot of those fucking exchanges. So.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we gonna talk about that too.
Well, let's say something about this Mason kid though. Just looking at him, I can't hear
anybody. Am I the only one talking? I
I hear you, Smoke.
You always the only one talking, Smoke.
Yeah, you probably can't hear us, but we hear
But like he got a projection of a lot of different characteristics from a lot of fighters. Man, that little boy is talented. Golly, he showed boots in me. I see boots when he switch and he swing. I see Bud in that. I see a talent like a Roy Jones because he could pop you at any time like Roy did. I see feet movement. Go ahead.
That's that Midwest style, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
How big is he? Q, he's 5'8", 5'9".
I ain't gotta tell you that. Ask him.
Nah, I mean, what?
He 5'8". He 5'8". They say he got 100. They say he got a 74-inch arm reach. But last time I checked, he had a 71. But he growing. He's still 8. He only 18. So shit.
17.
He could be. He's 17, bro.
17.
Damn.
Yeah.
I just looked him up. He's only 2-0, so I got time to watch him.
3-0.
Yeah.
They updated. That was his
Yeah.
third fight.
3-0.
Yeah. No, but I watched.
He's 22. By the time he's 22, motherfuckers is.
See, OG, I think they gonna see, and this is what I'm saying. Like, this what they had to do. This what boxing had to do. You know, what boxing had to do with Shakur, Lomachenko, T.O., all of them guys, with how the state of boxing was, they had to put them guys on the fast track because they needed somebody to kind of take that space of where, you know, Pacquiao, Floyd, and all the veterans that retired kind of left void. So you had to put fighters like Shakur and all these guys on the fast track, boom, to get the belts, get the titles, kind of make them an early star.
Yeah, plus Errol.
Now, OG, let me say this. Now, what they doing with Abdullah and all the younger guys and Keyshawn, they gonna slow it down because they still gotta let Shakur and them sizzle because they are in the same weight class. Shakur, they got the fast track because it wasn't nobody to take the reins. But with Abdullah and Shakur and them there, they gotta slow them down.
But see, here's the thing.
The silver medalist, he gonna get a fast push.
But here's the thing, y'all missing. Shakur's gonna leave. Shakur's not gonna be there. Shakur's not gonna be there long. Keyshawn's not gonna be there long. They're gonna get up and get out. Shakur will be out. I guarantee you, Shakur will be at 135 by this time next year. He's not gonna be there.
Yeah, but
he already said
I ain't
that.
just talking about Abdullah Mason. I'm talking about Tiger Johnson. I'm talking about Keyshawn Davis.
Right.
Did you know what we need? We need to take boxing. We need to take boxing back to the old school and let all these motherfuckers fight each other.
They gonna do that. They are gonna do that.
Put their ass in there. Wait,
they
are gonna build them though. We gotta build them.
Gonna do that. Exactly. You got to build these guys we talk about now. That's why I'm saying.
But I ain't talking about. But listen, fellas, I'm not talking about having fight each other for titles. I'm talking about fight each other. Period. In 10-round
they
fight.
gonna fight.
See, you trying to throw everybody in there. That's not how boxing
you can't do it at their 4-5 fight. You can't do it at their 4-5 fight. We talking about they.
Why not? It's too many of them. It's too many of them.
No, just because they already passed our eye test. We seen them. Casuals ain't seen them yet. They still got to get the, you know what I mean? That's why I said they going like Abdullah going on early as hell, bro. He's still going on early as hell.
I know what OG talking about now. He's meaning, or hopefully he thinking this same way. If you fight now, maybe your 6th fight against one of them studs, just like you. Right, y'all could double it back later when y'all 22-1 and all of that, because you only lost to that other person, or the other person only lost to you, and that makes it a better fight because both of y'all accomplished. Y'all done did y'all thing. Y'all that came back and built it up, built a bigger name and a story behind it because y'all actually fought.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. They gonna do it, but let them do it when they got 12, 13, 15. Like when they got respectfully, when they have the same amount of fights that Shakur and them are at right now. Shakur got what, 18 fights? Goddamn, let Abdullah get 18 fights. Shakur probably be at like 26, 27. They get it in, and they can get it in later.
But you think Abdullah Mason need 15 fights before he get a belt? Like that boy clearly need a belt.
That won't be his first belt. For surely it won't be his first belt, bro. For sure, it won't.
He's sort of like David Morrell, but younger.
Rematches.
That boy got it.
For sure, it won't. For sure, I don't think it'll be the first belt because when I'm looking at it, it's like, nah, Abdullah gonna get his hands in. That's what I'm saying. You gotta build it. It's timing. Who knows who get beat, where the belts go, who drop them, who moving up, who doing this, who doing that. But somehow you know he gonna get a belt. We don't know who he gonna fight. We don't know who the opponent be. Hell, this fool fuck around to be unifying or not unifying, but you know, getting a title shot with. Let me think. Like,
shit, anybody can get a belt. You can get a belt.
No, but it's the name.
And let me ask that belt again.
But
that's
who knows?
Let me ask y'all a question right quick. I'm looking at that comment. Let me ask y'all a question right quick. Does anybody even give a fuck about that fight?
I ain't gonna lie, people giving a fuck about that fight, man.
Which fight?
I don't even. Tank and Ryan, I don't give a fuck about that fight.
Oh well, y'all know I do. Those are my two favorite fighters. Oh yeah, I care about that.
What I'm most interested in is that Tank fight, bro.
I'm dropping him. He's getting slapped.
I don't know about that Tank fight, bro.
That's easy work.
Okay.
Man,
Ryan need to do other stuff and Tank need to do other stuff. And I don't even care about them fights.
Hey, I damn sure.
I talk about this shit too much, man. Let's do it.
I damn sure wouldn't buy it. I damn sure ain't going to it.
I like Ryan versus AB. If AB win in a knockout, I like Ryan versus AB. That's a big.
I don't give a fuck about AB, man. AB asses.
I just want to see AB. That's all, and everybody else do. Just like they want to see all of them. You know, I mean, he's staying at 140. So shit, you got to fight somebody.
If AB stink out the joint, if he stink out the joint next week or whenever they fight, it's over for AB.
So you know he only got one option. He only can do one thing, right?
He's only had one option for a while now, brother.
But he did it. But let's say he do it this time. Let's say he throw them hands this time.
He won't.
He got one option.
I think he is who he is.
Damn, man, I ain't giving up on AB, man. I got a soft spot in my heart for AB, man.
I love AB too, man. Just gotta keep it realistic.
He entertained the shit out of me when boxing was dead. He resurrected that shit. And I ain't gonna forget him for that. I'm a boxing fan. I love AB, man. He put in my pocket. Hall of Famer, first ballot all the time. Him and Mikey Garcia, they gonna go together.
No, AOBs. I don't want them to fight at 5-0. I want the motherfuckers to be like 15, 16, 17-0, then throw their ass in there.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
I want them to be 30-0.
I'm with you with that, OG.
How many years is it gonna take them to get what? 12 more fights. That's 3 years.
It should take them a year and a half. At this age, 17, 18, 19 years old, you should be fighting every 3-4 months.
Fact.
I mean, the bigger you get, the less you fight, though. I mean, that's.
Okay.
Who got to do the
lower quality fight?
Yeah.
Who got to do the Mason box rec put up? Who got to do the Mason box rec put up? Because he got 3 fights. I think all of them was this year.
Yeah, he fought Phillips. He fought Phillips. He fought this dude that he just fought right now. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Not all 3 of them. Not all 3 of them. One of them was
here's my point. Here's my point.
Terence Crawford fought.
But here's my point. Big Baby Anderson fought 5 times in the fucking pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So don't tell me these motherfuckers can't fight. They need to get in there and fight.
I agree with you.
They can, Shelton, and they should.
I agree with you because I think Top Rank actually have them way more active than any other promotion. That they had the most active young guys.
Yeah, let them motherfuckers fight, man. They should have 5 by the end of this year. Abdullah Mason should be 6-0.
Abdullah Mason had 2 fights this year.
He should be 6-0 by the end of this year. He should be 6-0.
He had one. He had one in September before October before the Terence Crawford and Sean Porter fight.
And by the end of next year,
this year.
And by the end of next year, he should be 13-0.
God damn.
That should be right though. Honestly though,
he's not Mike Tyson, bro.
But wait, bro, Boost did it.
Mike Tyson fought 26 times in his first
did that. Boost beat 13 fight. He had 13 fights in 1 year.
Exactly. That's what we need for these young niggas. That's what we need.
So he could do that same thing, bro. And Boost fought 2 times already this year.
That was when goddamn Boost was promoting himself, and he was literally fighting. You know what I mean? Like food truck. I mean, food truck.
How old is Devin Haney?
I feel you. But he did fight 2 times.
23.
How old is Devin Haney? He's 23.
23.
How many fights he got? 29. Come on, man. That motherfucker can fight.
Right.
No excuses, Q. No excuses.
I'm not, but again, like Devin Haney was promoting himself, and he was fighting guys in Tijuana, bro. You know what I mean?
That's because we older, man. We think niggas need to get in there and do their thing, but sometimes they do need to sit down, like you said, Q.
No,
right.
I'm not saying they need to sit down. I do believe they need to fight 3-4 times a year. Like,
no, because sometimes it can be overtraining.
Like, I don't know about that. Like 5-6, that's crazy.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Like if they blast them out first round, don't get touched for sure. You can fight next week.
Exactly, bro. That's what we mean though, because they really far better than their opponents.
But it still got to go off how much this person or that person get paid. You know,
right.
They're not making shit right now, bro. They're making like $10,000, $5,000 a fight. They're not making no money.
I mean, for sure. But if they don't want to pay them, goddamn $130,000 a year, goddamn, why the fuck I want to pay? Yeah, I mean.
So how much I do?
Well, the problem is not really that.
Paid this fight.
The problem is not really that. Here's the problem, and somebody explain this to me. I'm explaining to you. Somebody explain this to me. Take a Frank Martin, for instance. You know how much the dude he fought the last time he fought? You know how much that dude got paid?
30,000. No,
that dude got paid $5,000. That dude got paid $5,000.
That means he's in the black. I mean, in the red. Excuse me. He's in the red.
Yeah, he got to pay his trainer. He got to pay his manager. He got to, pay whoever put the fight on. By the time he left that fight, he probably left that fight with $900. Who gonna get in the ring with Frank Martin for $900? That's the problem. You got to find opponents.
Yeah, you got a point.
I'm not fighting that dude for no $5 grand. That dude gonna kick my ass.
I ain't gonna lie. It's guys that will that'll do that. But this what I'm saying. Nobody gonna like it gotta be some type of quality to the opponent.
You step him up gradually.
Like Top Rank. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Top Rank, it's a clip, it's a viral clip. People always talking about it. This black dude that was in the Top Rank fight, and he looked crazy. He got knocked out and shit. Y'all seen him punching crazy and shit. He's skinny.
Yeah. I saw that.
Jesse Rodriguez got in there. He did his thing quick, bro. Let's be realistic with that type of talent. We seen it in Jesse, though. We seen it in Benn. So we seen that talent in Benn, and we see it in a new dude.
Look at the jump in the line, though.
But wait a minute. Look at the motherfucker who fought Haven Brady yesterday. Look at the dude who fought Haven Brady yesterday. That dude was throwing windmill punches like a girl. He was 6-7 from Mexico. Now you can get them dudes.
So why would why would you want to see a fighter that we get blowing big shit about fight 13 windmilling motherfuckers?
Because he gets experience facing different opponents, different styles, experience.
Yes.
Okay.
That works.
Man, come on, bro. I don't want to
say. Work. That's work, Q. That's still work. Because he getting a different look from a different person. Because you'll never know what he came in there with his mentality, thinking that he was going to do that opponent to you, and to show your grit. And fighters bring different styles all the time, or different attitudes to the game of fighting. So
yeah, think about we all thought yesterday that dude that Brady fought was gonna get smoked. That dude went the whole 6.
Right.
And that dude was tough. He just had 6 wins and 7 losses.
A gritty fighter.
He's a gritty fighter. That's what these young fighters need. They need to learn that they're not gonna knock everybody out.
And it's not
There's
about
value in the so-called cans,
Yeah. Some of them fucking cans got heart. Some of them fucking cans fight like the dude yesterday. Nobody gave him the memo that he was supposed to lose. Nobody told him.
Wish I could have bet on it. Wasn't available on FanDuel. But
they forgot to tell him he was gonna lose. He didn't remember.
Look at the dude that put in Flores the first time he lost. He had 2 losses. I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
Beat the living shit out of him.
They didn't give him the memo.
Nope.
Bro, but that's because Flores not it though. Y'all know, nigga know Flores not it.
I think it's been proven. Yeah, you're right, Q.
But I'm saying like this because I agree with y'all. But in this day and age, I think especially with how many fighters that Top Rank got, you won't be able to just put them on that many cards. But you could probably get them up to, I think now, 5, 6 fights. You know what I mean? If they get in the groove, they nice, they young, they ain't getting hurt in these camps and stuff like that. For sure. Yeah.
But what you just said,
Andrew was on this way up there, then he got sick in Australia and shit. So
what you just said, Q, was a testament to what boxing needs to do, is just start mixing it up. Every sanctioning body, every promotional company, every network needs to get together and start making boxing big again, because that used to be the biggest sport in the game. So how are we looking at this sport like it can't sell? It can.
We need Don King.
All we gotta do is advertise it. Like, why is just tell me this, fellas. Why is Luis Ortiz versus, God damn it. Man, it hurts my heart to say this. No, it hurts my heart to say all of this, man. It just breaks my heart. Why is Luis Ortiz versus Andy Ruiz on Fox instead of Terence Crawford and Errol Spence on Fox so they could promote the fight during the fucking football games?
Man, I don't know.
Tell me that's bad. That's bad for business.
Why is that shit even on pay-per-view is the question. Ain't nobody gonna buy that shit.
Why can Fox pick up that fight and it'd be clear, set, done, and everything?
Because Fox,
everybody
let me tell you something about Fox. Fox is a news organization. They don't give a fuck about boxing. They got the NFL. They got Major League Baseball. They got college football. They got college basketball. They don't give a fuck about boxing.
OG, don't Fox. In Fox owned by Disney, that's owned also by ESPN.
ESPN is owned by Disney
and all of that.
They owned by Disney. Disney owns all of that.
Fox not owned. They bought a Fox studio.
Fox is owned by Disney.
Yes, and Shooting Sharp. Yeah, so
Fox is owned by Disney.
All of that stuff and just do it super big.
Because they don't care about. They have the biggest sports that they need. They got the NFL. They got Major League Baseball. They got college football and college basketball. Yeah. Boxing is an afterthought. If we got a space to put some boxing on, cool. If we don't, fuck it. We making money anyway. But that's life. That's big business. Big business is about making money.
Big business is making money on one fight, and if you produce your time in that fight, then I think Fox as a network of all, like, because they have cable networks and they have local ones. They have all sorts of stuff for the fans and viewers to see that these two dudes, they're going to get to remember Terence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. name. Why can't they do that instead of just some Showtime shit that people got to be in the mix
I would love that. I think it needs to be on.
That. Like that's
I think it needs to be on free TV. I agree with you. I think that shit should be on Fox free TV. But they're not going to do that.
Free TV. Yeah.
But they're not going to do that because they don't believe that the Crawford demographic and the Spence demographic are going to watch the fight. They don't believe. That's why it's taking so long to make this fight. They don't believe that the demographics that support these fighters is going to pay for the fight.
Well, it's our job to make
or
sure
go
that
to it
by that fight or go to it. Exactly, bro.
Oh, we gonna go to it. That fight gonna be packed out because Terence Crawford. This is one thing about Crawford. This is one thing about Crawford, though.
For this fight, bro.
But this is one thing about Crawford. Crawford don't sell too much on pay-per-view. I agree to that. But his live gates are always packed. His live gates are always.
His viewership is always high. Number one on ESPN in boxing to this day. Probably except from the Devin Haney-Kambosos fight. Other than that, Terence Crawford owned ESPN on the boxing. That's with Tyson Fury. That's with Lomachenko. That's with Teofimo Lopez, the so-called creators of all of this shit. Every little thing and aspect that you could look at about ESPN. That's why he won that award for Fighter of the Year, because he actually produced that and showed what he was about. Like, Fighters of the Year don't come too often for garbage.
Facts. So that's a fact. And Tyson Fury ain't done nothing.
Exactly.
Tyson Fury ain't done nothing but lose money for Top Rank. Tyson Fury fights don't make no money.
Exactly. But when you got 2.6 million views or viewers on the fight of Jeff Horn, then that says a lot to boxing to say that this man is somebody.
Yeah.
That's 2 million, 2.6 or 5 million, whatever.
He got 4 million views. He got 4 million views for Kilbrook. 4 million people watch that fight.
Exactly. So to buy it, now you put a name with him, a name that they know and they was rooting for on their own time. So when you emerge those
this is the biggest part. This is the biggest part, though. Errol Spence don't sell shit either. 350,000 pay-per-views.
That's the damn shame of it all.
At the end of the day, total views, Errol Spence fights.
I got this throwback up. Y'all remember that?
Keep defending him because I'm telling all y'all now, and I mean what I say. When that day comes, when I knock him, all I want y'all to do is keep the same energy because he gonna cry in the car. He wasn't built for the shit I got over here. Just watch me show the world.
Hey, man,
I'm still waiting for him to show the world, to be honest.
And he's trying.
He done showed you 39 times.
They just have to get the numbers right.
I'm talking about against Errol. Against Errol.
He done showed you 39 times.
He'll show it again. But with a 30th knockout. Because what he got, 29 now? From John Porter? Okay, he's going to get the 30th this time. Mr. Terence Allen Crawford is going to beat the shit out of Errol Spence Jr. for the record, Bureau. We can bet because I know you have that. We can bet on that. We can bet. We can bet.
Hey, I got another throwback.
I know the fight's going to happen, to be honest. But yeah, I'll bet you. I'll throw a friendly wager in there.
You going to the fight?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going there.
Okay, well, shit. I see you at the fight then.
All right, cool.
The winner buys drinks and dinner.
The winner buys drinks.
I was gonna buy drinks anyways. I always buy drinks, but yeah, cool. I'm with it.
Yeah, Piro gonna buy a drink. Nah, Piro, I want you to buy me a I want you to buy me a man down shirt, man.
I'm gonna wear that motherfucker too. Man down.
I want the purple one. I want the
I think Earl's gonna win it, man.
I like the big fish.
What did Ali say? There he is. Look at
Panfish Crawford.
You said
No,
can't
but
kill
on
you.
your side, Earl
Yeah,
got a
shit.
good chance to win the fight, though. I'm not going to say that
Yeah,
it's 50-50 in my eyes. It's just the style matchup
totally
I think favors Errol, you know.
Errol
It's a
my
great
guy
fight.
too, so I ain't gonna
It's a great
look
fight.
at him
It's a
like
great
he
fight.
can't beat Bud, but he can't beat Bud because that dude is different. He is something I know. I look at it, man. Come on, this is why I'm saying, Curl, you know the sport of boxing, bro. You know what's going on.
Trust me, I know but I believe they're both different. And the thing is, like literally, Bud can go in there and like literally have him on the verge of knocking him out, and it still probably wouldn't be enough. You know, could turn on its head. I expect a fight that's literally going to have a momentum changes throughout the fight.
Yeah, you're right. It's a 50. That's what makes it a beautiful 50-50 fight.
Hey, y'all remember? Hey, y'all remember? Hey, y'all remember, man? I got another throwback, but it was when that Terence Crawford was going off so hard on Errol on Twitter, bro. And Errol was like, man, that shit ain't gonna get made on Twitter. You better call me. Hey,
I remember exactly what you're talking about.
Let me pull it up. That shit funny as hell, man. Salute my boy Errol, man. That shit funny.
Yeah. I respect Terence Crawford, especially from knocking all those narratives out on that Radio Raheem interview.
Especially when Earl was like, man, I ain't trying to die no damn ring, man. I got kids, man. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, that was hilarious. Oh, my God. No, but if I'm trying to fight for my life, I'm willing to die in that motherfucker. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm fighting for my life. This man trying to take my life.
He said he gonna call him.
I think it was just reflecting.
But it was funny though, because I'm real about that too. Like, man, I ain't trying to die in the ring. Like damn, I just want to fight.
I done seen Bud go at all they neck on Twitter, bro. Like, I remember Bud went off on Danny Garcia it was either the same day or the day before he was fighting Sean Porter, bro.
Facts. It was the day
or
before.
Like Keith Thurman on Twitter.
The day before.
He was that shit's so funny. Like, bro, been applying pressure to them.
It's just like the fight we got coming up next week, fellas. We got a fight coming up next week, right? And I was telling somebody last night. So what you trying to tell me is this dude was a beast at 40. I'm not taking that away from Danny. He was a monster at 40.
Just at
40. He moved up to 47 and couldn't win a fight.
What you said,
and couldn't win a fight. Moved to 47 and couldn't win a fight. So now you telling me.
I was saying, I didn't think he was a beast at 140, to be honest.
Yeah.
You don't think he was a beast put off?
I think he's overrated, to be honest. Like literally, like
no, I know
he struggled
overrated.
with like dudes. Like he should have like with the hype that they gave him, and like I don't know. I just think he's supremely overrated. I mean, 41-year-old Eric Morales was like piecing him up. You know, like he lost. He got some favorable decisions. I don't know. He's skilled. Don't get me wrong. I respect the dude, but it's just I think he's very, very, very overhyped and overrated.
Fact.
That's just me.
Nah, that's the truth. Because he haven't beat anybody at 47 except for Robert Guerrero.
Like I was telling the dude last night. You telling me the dude who was a monster at 40 moved up to 47 and couldn't win a fight, right? Now you telling me this motherfucker gonna move up to 54 and do better? I do not see that.
OG.
Danny Garcia.
OG. I think would have won in a fight versus Danny Garcia and Mikey Garcia.
OG.
Mikey.
Say what?
Easy.
I want to ask you guys one question. Like, when was the last time Danny Garcia got a knockout? How many years? Let's just talk about the years. I ain't talking about
Khan.
Matisse.
And how many years ago?
He stopped Granados.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Granados. That's the last knockout. Granados.
Keep talking about Granados. God damn, man. I hate.
I mean, you asked.
At this point. No, I know, bro. I don't want to hear his name no more.
So he gonna move up in weight. So what you telling me is he gonna move up in weight against a bigger guy who's a bigger puncher, and he's gonna do better? That's what you're telling me?
To be fair, they're both blowing up 140 pounders, to be honest.
If he could acclimate himself and feel comfortable at 54.
PBC full of blown up fighters, no cap.
Fact.
He's not gonna beat anybody at 54. And Benavidez is gonna beat him up and knock him out.
Who is the walk down fighter and who is the counter puncher? Sheldon Vision. Sheldon. I'm sorry.
Danny Garcia is a counter puncher. He's a waiter. That's his problem. He's got slow feet. He's got slow feet. He has no head movement. He stands right in front of you and waits to counter. Benavidez,
you know I'm going with this,
and knock him out.
Bring it home. I'm listening.
Who walked down the opponent though? Danny Garcia or Jose Benavidez?
Who you got?
Jose Benavidez will walk you down and tell you he feel you got some hot shit.
And he is still counted. He is still interact with you though. He is sitting in the pocket with you.
Danny will too.
That's Danny's whole thing though. He gonna stay in the pocket automatically. He not gonna have no lateral movement to the left or right, L movements or swift. I don't see shit swift about him, but he's not gonna swiftly move and counter or turn an opponent or use his back foot or anything like that. So, bro, I don't see Danny Garcia winning it. Danny rich. The nigga don't need no money, bro. So, like, I don't see him winning. All I see Danny Garcia doing is winning off of sure I'm better than you. I'm the best fighter, and I'm trying to do something again. But if we trying to see Danny Garcia for what he really is, then Danny Garcia don't have a chance because Jose Benavidez is
gonna beat him up and knock him out.
He needs this fight, and Danny Garcia got his name written all over it.
I have a feeling this is gonna be an ugly fight, to be honest.
I do too.
Hold up.
It's gonna be ugly for Danny.
Danny Garcia,
I think so too.
He is, bro, is better. He is better than Jose Benavidez for what he is.
You're right.
Now with the styles matching at this time is what I think make the fight like, goddamn, this might be a crazy, ugly fight or whatever, you know. But if I'm just looking at it, man, I got Danny winning, but I mean, who fucking knows?
How? Based off what, Q?
Okay, Q.
Based off what?
Hold on, OG. Q. Now, answer this. Do Jose Benavidez that fight Terence Crawford come in fighting like that? Do he win against Danny Garcia?
Yes.
Thank you.
I don't know, because Terence Crawford don't fight like Danny.
I'm saying, but you see how he was fighting Terence Crawford.
He got power though. And when I seen Terence Crawford hit Jose Benavidez with some shit, that nigga bagged the fuck up.
Right.
What power? Hold on. Stop, Q. Stop. What power does Danny have? They didn't show no power against Thurman. He didn't show no power against Sean. He didn't show no power against Errol.
He did.
Who did he knock down?
He banged with both of them.
Which one did he knock down?
Did he do better than Sean Porter against Errol?
Both of them fights was closer than a bitch.
Which one of them niggas did he knock down? Q, I'm waiting for your answer.
Who knocked Danny down?
Danny is a flat-footed guy. Danny ain't shit. Danny ain't shit.
OG.
Daddy didn't want to fight Bud. Daddy didn't want to take that $3 million. So he didn't.
Keith Thurman ain't want to do that shit, and Sean Porter ain't want to do that shit.
But Keith Thurman whooped his ass. Sean Porter whooped his ass.
Boxing scholar.
That shit was
understand your point.
Close.
Errol Spence
was popping.
Errol Spence money popping. And where's the close column? Q, I keep asking you the same question. I've been asking you this question for a year now. Tell me where the close column is in BoxRec.
Okay, it ain't one. But I say this: Danny, Jose Benavidez in his last fucking fight, he got a fucking gift. I tell you that for sure. That nigga
Danny got a gift against Herrera in Puerto Rico. So what are you saying?
I ain't talking about Herrera. I don't give a fuck about that. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm saying this.
Against Herrera beat his motherfucking ass.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Hey.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even watching it.
That Zab fight was close as hell, and that Adrian Peterson fight.
Then you gonna get Q. You can hold on. You can hold on to dreams. That's cool, man. It's okay to dream. My man, My man, what's his name? Jesse Jackson said, "Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive."
All right.
Danny gonna get fucked up.
So, all right. So if Danny go in here and flip that nigga like Terence Crawford did, then
He's
what
not.
you gonna say?
He's not.
What if
put
he
my
do
money
it?
on it. He's not.
I mean, damn.
Hey, hold up. Just because OG Chef put his money on it, mean that shit ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
He said, I already put my money on it.
When did he knock a fighter out, though? When did he knock a fighter out in the last 3 years? Like, did he knock a fighter? Because he haven't even fought. So let's just go 5 years. Have you knocked somebody out in 5 years? Danny Garcia.
Who got dropped more times in the last past years? Jose Benavidez or Danny Garcia?
Jose got dropped once. He got dropped
once.
Gotta talk about. Yeah, he made that nigga. Hey, Bud turned that nigga to a gymnastics bull, man. On me, that nigga did a cartwheel.
Bud, and Bud would have did the same thing to them. He would have did the same shit
about a whole different. Don't mention Bud.
That was like the last minute of that fight too, by the way.
Hey, now I can't mention Bud because Bud different. It ain't Danny.
He would have did the same shit to Danny.
You know how it is, man. Bud gonna figure you out and just destroy you. But
Q, answer this one question.
Time to play.
Answer this one question, Q. Would Bud have knocked out Danny if they fought? Okay,
exactly.
There you go.
Come on, Q.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh me, hey,
love pussy.
Already know, bro.
Hey, is a pig's pussy.
Exactly. He'd have knocked his ass
out clean. Like I'm talking about, how many rounds do you think he would have lasted though?
Here's the sad part.
As Garcia. Like
here's the sad part.
Danny Garcia got a chin. Y'all can't even say that.
Not
but
only
got a
shit,
he just would have been there to get hit.
But not only do we know that,
I would have beat the
Angel
shit out of
knows
him
that,
if he would have stand up.
That. That's why they didn't take the fight.
And that's why they bad at him now.
And Danny knows that. That's why they didn't.
And that's why they bad mouthing his name right now. Look at all them interviews they talking about. Well, Terence Crawford ain't do shit and he ain't did shit. Like, what do you even care for? You got to fight Jose Benavidez. But they care about Terence Crawford.
Because they fuck with Errol Spence.
Angel Garcia. Yeah.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, hold up real quick.
I'm just playing. I love her.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, we got the boxing scholar in here, man. Salute to the boxing scholar, man. Marky Dan, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Support, man. If y'all in the chat, man, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, bro. I really appreciate it, man. But yeah, man, boxing scholar, man. Marky Dan, go ahead, cook, bro.
What up, Scholar? What up, Marky?
What's good, Purple? What's good, y'all? No, I was just saying, like, I don't know if you could say Danny Garcia would get knocked out. That nigga got a chin.
I don't think
Danny getting fucked up and knocked out.
Jose Benavidez ain't gonna win if he don't knock you out, bro. He not knocking Danny out, bro.
Facts.
Jose is damaged goods, man. Danny for to walk through him like a hot knife through butter, man.
Yeah, I agree. His
Danny ain't walked through
was
nobody
against
like a hot knife through butter. What the fuck are you talking about? Danny ain't walked through nobody like a hot knife through butter since goddamn Granados. So get the fuck out of here with that.
This is what you got to remember. His last knockout was Brandon Rios. I put that in the chat. I don't know if y'all see that. But
it was Brandon Rios.
Every
punch drunk about Brandon Rios, by the way.
Yeah. But how many years ago was that? Tell me the years. See, that's what I asked. I ain't asked the last fight. I asked the years.
That was like 18, 19, I think. 17,
that
was 18.
Hold on, let him make his point.
The point I was trying to make is that Danny, I don't know if y'all noticed this, but he's been very carefully guided throughout his career. Like, even when he fought Errol Spence, it was after the car wreck. Danny Garcia only goes into fights where he feels like he has the best advantage. He's fighting this guy who when Bud knocked him out, they said he was shot and he was damaged goods. So what is he now? After Bud done already knocked him out, Danny is gonna walk through this guy. Trust me when I tell you this. His handlers he probably has already been preparing for this fight before it was even on the contract. Danny is gonna go through this guy and make a statement at this division. It's the reason why they chose this fight. He's gonna go through this guy.
Okay, Boxing Scholar, I want you back here next Sunday.
So you said he gonna knock him out?
I'm still gonna win.
To say, damn, he got his.
How do he win a fight? How do he win a fight? How do Danny Garcia?
outpointing them or knocking them out. That's only two ways to win a fight.
I'm
Danny
saying, but
can
what
outbang
you
him for
have him
sure.
doing?
Danny will outbang Jose for sure, especially if
Danny ain't outpointed nobody.
he got that power.
Who's the last motherfucker Danny
Jose
outpointed?
Benavidez could bang, bro. What are you saying? Like he don't got nothing,
bro. But he is, and he got decent little head movement. But his last fight wasn't good. And like I'm saying, like y'all remember.
And Danny's fight was? Danny's last fight was good?
Danny lost his last fight, bro.
Okay. It's Errol Spence though. Just like y'all was saying with Benavidez,
right.
nigga, it's fucking Errol Spence, my nigga. Like me, beat that nigga the fuck up. But like I'm saying though, like if Benavidez get touched the wrong way, okay, I tell you this, I guarantee you, if they fight and Danny hit Jose Benavidez and he bag up to the ropes, it's over with. He lost. Cause once he feel that shit, on me. And if Danny knock him out, I'll see you next Sunday. I do got Danny.
Danny gonna get knocked out.
I got Danny winning by
Hey, Q, you bringing up some good points because Danny do got that type of fighting style like that. You making sense actually, saying what you saying. So Danny, you got that fighting style that could put Benavidez up against the ropes and in the corner, and he can work that body and do his thing. And that could present a problem, but that's a walk down fighter. So we
last time I seen Danny, he had his hands in his pockets. The last time I saw Danny, he had his hands in his pockets getting beat on like a heavy bag.
Okay, last time you seen Jose Benavidez, did he win this fight?
No, he lost that fight.
He was at home on his brother undercard.
But he wasn't focused and he wasn't focused like this. And both of those guys is focused. And I give you the fact that it's a Danny Garcia favorite. But if you want to win some money, put your money on Jose Benavidez.
Yeah, I ain't really seen Benavidez fight. All I know is, he's tall and long, and he likes to use the 1-2. So I don't really know much about him.
Incredible jab. He have a hand movement that is way better than his brother's. His brother needs to learn from him about his hand movement. He has an incredible jab, and he got power, just like Danny Garcia, and he know how to turn and move with the fighter. That's the thing about Danny Garcia that he don't know how to do. He's so flat-footed that Jose Benavidez could show more athleticism in his fight than Danny Garcia because he don't like to move around in the ring. He's just a pocket fighter. And he loves staying in that pocket. He ain't gonna do nothing but wait for you to come because he's a counter fighter. He's a counter puncher. But Jose Benavidez is a walk down fighter. That's what makes a great fight because it's offense against defense, counter offense. So when you're looking at that, you're looking at the feet movement of both characters. So when Jose Benavidez uses feet well, before the accident, before all of that happened, he moved laterally in the ring in a circle, in a reverse circle. So that's like an L movement in a shape. When you're coming forward to a fighter, it gives him nauseousness and confusion. So it automatically sets Danny Garcia tactics off because he's just willing to stay there. That's the type of fight that you're looking for because you're breaking down the two fighters. If they come with the real game plans that I know that they present in the 27 fights or the 17 fights that I looked at from each character, then I'm telling you, Jose Benavidez got a better chance of beating Danny Garcia than Danny Garcia got against Jose Benavidez based on the fighting styles. Now, the character of the individuals that come is up to them. I don't know, but
all right. So along with the fighting styles, who corner gonna be able to make better adjustments, or what fighter?
Jose Benavidez corner. He got
Jose Benavidez Sr. is a better trainer than Angel Garcia.
Right. He got multiple fighters. Angel Garcia only got Danny.
Danny just ain't had no brothers, man.
We got to take this into account too, fellas. Danny Garcia hasn't fought in 2 years.
That too. And he never fought it.
Jose Benavidez has had one fight in 2018, 2019.
Since November.
4 years. 4 years.
No, he fought in November. He fought.
Yeah, but I mean, he's only had that one fight in 4 years. Is what I'm saying.
He looked horrible. He lost that bitch.
He did look horrible. I'm telling you, it's a glorified sparring session. This fucking fight.
But he still got some
watch
work in though.
Jesus, I ain't gonna watch it. What you gonna watch? Le'Veon Bell. What you watching? Le'Veon Bell and Adrian Peterson?
That's on at the same time.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Shit, I watch that. Yeah, fuck that.
All right, that fight gonna be on. That fight.
I call that.
Ain't nobody watching that bullshit.
Man, I got Adrian Peterson knocking out Le'Veon Bell.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
man.
Me
I
too.
don't know.
Nobody cares, bro. Nobody gives a fuck.
Adrian Peterson is a dog.
I care and I give a fuck.
Y'all got y'all got me fucked up.
Once they put boxing gloves on, OG, I'm like you. Put their ass in the ring and let's see what they do.
Hey, this is a professional bout. This ain't no exhibition shit.
Right. Once they put them gloves on, get in that ring. Let's see what they do. So
I don't give a fuck. I'm not watching that bullshit. I'm not watching motherfucking Swaggy P and goddamn blue, whatever the fuck he is.
I'm watching that shit. I'm watching that shit. Hey, panel in
So
chat.
O.J. Simpson and Barry Sanders was fighting. You didn't watch?
Hell no.
Panel in chat. Y'all can be mad at me if y'all want to, but I'm watching that blue face and Swaggy P, my nigga. That shit. I'm watching that, my nigga.
Mark.
I'm watching Jake Paul and Hakeem Rock, man. I ain't gonna lie, like fuck it, bro.
Watch mine gonna take a dive.
Shit,
Mark, you watching that?
I hope not, man. I hope he knocks him.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Piro, you watching that fight?
Hell no.
Thank you. OG, you watching that fight?
Fuck no.
Mark, what's up, bro? You know so fucking much about boxing, but you be rooting for shit that is not even cool. Like this is not cool.
Marky Dan only been watching boxing for like a year.
Well, he got his shit up because casuals jump on this bitch and they don't know nothing like he do.
Hey, casual in disguise. He been on this shit for about a year. He on this shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Casual in disguise.
Casual in disguise. No, he not.
I'll tell you which one I will watch. Gary Antoine Russell.
We love boxing, man. We love y'all, man.
You said you'll watch what? You said you'll watch what, Piro?
I watch Gary Antoine Russell and Barthélemy.
Yeah, I'm damn sure watching that.
But what y'all think about
so how y'all like
getting his rematch back against Ray Vargas? Gary Russell Jr. He's the number one contender for that belt.
No,
you mean Maxayo? You mean Maxayo?
Stop.
No, Maxayo don't got the belt.
Hold on, goddammit. Hold on. I got this from Leo Saturday. I spoke to Leo Saturday. I talked to Leo for 20 minutes. He said he has to fight Lee Wood because that's a Mando. Now he's hoping that the fight goes to purse bid. If it does, he gets 75% of the purse. After he beats Lee Wood, he said Ray Vargas is next. Ray Vargas called me out. I can't have motherfuckers calling me out and I don't fight him. I gotta fight that guy.
Who said that?
That's what Leo
He ain't say.
I didn't talk to him. I knew that shit.
Oh, Leo Santa Cruz said that?
Leo told me that to my face.
OG Sheldon, hold up. So why you ain't do shit to Gary Russell then?
Huh?
Because that motherfucker called you out. And Gary Russell called him out.
Gary Russell Jr.
He can't have people.
You know why he didn't fight Gary Russell? Because the guy he named his son after told him not to.
For sure. I was just
good point.
The guy that he named his son after told him not to.
And he was on punishment too. Don't forget, he was on punishment for a year.
Still,
when has the business of boxing ever been cool? When has it ever been straight?
What you're saying is, OG,
never sheltered, never.
Put their ass in there. Put their ass in there.
He told you that shit. He told you that shit with confidence, OG. Like, shit, I can't have no motherfucker calling me out and me not do shit.
Exactly. That's exactly what he said.
He probably was thinking about Gary Russell like shit.
Exactly. Why Gary Russell can't get that fight? He's still number one contender for that belt right there.
Because unification trumps mandatory, bro. That's why.
Okay, and then after that, I was like, after you beat Ray Vargas, unify with Gary Russell. You know what I mean?
Hold on, Q. Stop, Q. If you beat Ray Vargas, because who says he's gonna beat him?
Yeah, Ray Vargas is way bigger.
He's good. Yeah, I got Leo, but he is
better,
good.
man.
I
Leo
got Ray
was
Vargas.
master. He put on a massive performance his last fight, and I like how he boxed that fight. And he could do the same thing to Ray Vargas. It could be a 60-40 fight, but I'm automatically going for Leo Santa Cruz because he got the better skills. Skills pay the bills, bro. So Leo Santa Cruz got it. Only thing that stopped him from winning against Tank is that he couldn't take his power. Other than that, he would have beat him.
What about Abner Mares?
He has no shot. He's too old. He
Abner Mares
You gotta wait his turn, bro. Like you done. I mean, what more?
Abner Mares fought for 4.5 years. Everybody he fights gonna beat his ass.
At this point, what are you trying to do? You ain't even fought.
You're not relevant.
Like you gotta get a tune up and a lot of shit to get back in fighting shape and to be able to sustain 12 rounds.
I'm talking about
you're not on that level right now.
Abner Mares before, like, shit, what's up with that guy? Bro?
But you never know. He could, surprise us. Make a comeback.
I mean, every fighter, yeah, you're right. That's the beautiful part about boxing.
Yep.
Surprise.
Nah, shit. Unifications don't trump mandatories because Leo Santa Cruz, he actually put in a petition and they denied it. And they like Leigh Wood getting that shit. But Leigh Wood had that crazy ass knockout. Like, boy, I want to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, plus he ain't defended that belt in 2 years.
Bro, that was Michael Conlon. That is not Leo Santa Cruz.
Right. Thank you.
I know. I'm not saying he gonna knock him out. I'm saying he coming off that good performance. Like, give him the.
It ain't gonna help him. He's still gonna get his ass.
Leo Santa Cruz ain't even fought. Leo Santa Cruz ain't fought at 126.
But Michael Conlon ain't a bum, Shelton.
I'm not saying he's a bum. He's not a bum. But
he a good ass fighter.
Leigh Wood.
And it wasn't that good of a performance, to be honest.
Leigh Wood is not good enough to beat Leo Santa Cruz.
That was just a crazy.
I mean, you might be right, but still, I give him a shot.
He got a shot.
Leo's
Shit,
getting up
hell,
there, though.
Marky Dan, you got a shot.
No, I ain't got no shot. Fuck is you talking about? But he got a shot. Like that fight against Michael Conlon, that's one of the greatest fights I've ever seen.
That's fight of the year, bro. That's fight of the year this year. That's fight of the year.
Fight of the year.
You know how like mentally strong you gotta be. Like you get flattened in the first round and then you come back and stop a nigga in the 12th.
No. Here's the part. Here's the part. You down on the cards, and the only way you can win this fight is by knockout. And you go out the 12th round and you get it.
Send the nigga out the ring.
His ass kicked.
He was losing that fight. The only way he could have won that fight was by knockout, and he pulled it off. You got to give him credit for that.
And the way he pulled it off, man.
Flores could not.
Hey, Gabe Flores got heart. Fuck what y'all talking about.
No, he does. He does lots of heart.
Gabe Flores is the new stock boy at Walmart. That's what he is.
Gabe Flores gonna get a new trainer. He gonna come back, and he's gonna be better than ever.
And he gonna get beat up again.
Nah.
And he gonna get beat up.
I don't know if it happens though, but nah, I don't see it.
He literally got dropped on the first punch, bro.
Hey Q, listen, I looked away, and all I hear is screaming from the TV. I didn't know what the fuck happened. I look back, this nigga on the canvas already. It's only 5 seconds in.
I heard Leslie go, whoa, 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 whoa. I was doing a job and shit. I had to stop and fucking join the live.
Yeah, Gabe. I don't know, man. Gabe. They're gonna probably turn him into a journeyman. They might feed him to Keyshawn or something.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Gabe Flores is lucky. Your boy ain't have a finishing bone in his body. He would have got his ass pressed.
Hey, y'all know when I'll be popping on the live in the morning. Y'all be hearing the forklift backing up.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
That's what Gabe gonna be doing tomorrow.
He said he a forklift driver. Damn, he gonna be working. He gonna be working under OG Shelton.
All right,
He's
Gabe.
just thinking about his health. He's taking too much punishment.
Gonna be a truck driver.
Take them boxing
Delivery
gloves
truck
off
drop.
and put these safety glasses on and go pick that load up.
I ain't gonna lie, it ain't nobody he could fight. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Like because now I'm waiting. Now I ain't gonna lie, I'm really waiting for Chris Colbert to come back. And that's really kind of like what's different between PBC. Like that's why I think them PBC fighters, bro, they gonna get blasted out even worse because they lose and then they just put them on the shelf.
Every time they step off PBC Island, what happens?
Like they getting like that shit ain't good. Like even Adam Khanibek, he got beat by Helenius, sat out damn near 2 years, then fight him again, blasted out. Chris Colbert, he still ain't fought yet. They probably gonna sit Ugas out for a long time.
Every time them PBC fighters step off PBC Island, what happens to them?
When was the last time they stepped off PBC Island, though, Shelton? Come on.
Wilder stepped off. Porter stepped off.
Mikey Garcia stepped off.
Hey,
Yeah, but that was like a one-time deal.
Matter of fact, the only person that come to my mind who came right back after a loss is Figueroa.
And Leo.
Leo
was out for a minute.
No, Leo ran that shit back like 7 months later. They ran that shit back.
Oh, you're talking about that.
Yeah, they ran that shit back. Leo was like, run this shit back. Nope.
That was old PBC though. That was when they were still trying to like fool us into we're making the best fights.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like recently, because Figueroa he got beat by Fulton and boom, he came. You know what I mean?
Beat Castro. Neri came back as well. Neri.
Luis Neri came back. I didn't see him.
He came back first. The first fight, the second fight got knocked out.
He beat the guy that Figueroa knocked out.
Keith Thurman lost, and we ain't seen him and we ain't see him until like 4 years later.
That was a knee injury though, so I give him a pass.
Keith Thurman was living off that Pacquiao money.
This was before the Pacquiao.
Look at Caleb Plant.
He living off that Canelo money. Caleb Plant ain't finna fight nobody. He got $10 million.
I mean,
hype job. Oh, excuse me.
You can say they living off money, but them motherfuckers ain't on shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, wow. You don't have to like step
be honest, Q. Let's look at it. Let's look at it real life terms, Q. Be honest. Real life terms. If you had $10 million right now, you wouldn't have to do shit else the rest of your life.
Man, $10 million different. Bro. Like
$10 million go a long way. You can make $10 million work for you. That so you ain't gonna see Caleb Plant. I'll be surprised if you see Caleb Plant before next year.
That's a fact.
Don't forget he was a hype job. Don't forget he was a hype job.
I'll be surprised if you see him again.
You can live off of your interest. You can be still
that whole $10 million don't go to the fighter. You got to remember they get beat up before they ever make it to their fight.
Still live off your interest with five and still create
If he gave up half of it, if he gave up 30% to taxes, if he gave up half of the $10 million, he's still straight. It's more than that dude is a $750,000 fighter. Yeah, that's what Caleb Plant is.
Press the goddamn button. You heard what she said.
Against Caleb.
That's what he is. Right.
The so-called Mexican monster better watch out, man. He might turn out the same way.
David Benavidez, he won belts already, though.
Yeah, man.
He did.
Yeah, but against who?
We already calculate them as wins. Huh?
I give Canelo Alvarez.
He hasn't fought Caleb Plant, which is a hype job. He didn't fight Zurdo when he was there.
Right,
I give Canelo Alvarez a shot against any of those dudes that's not at 175 pounds. Anybody that's at the top,
because they don't fight enough, Shelton. They don't fight enough.
Anybody at the top of 175 is gonna kick his ass. He needs to stay away from 175. He needs to stay at 168.
You're gonna see, Shelton.
This time, Puro, I hate to say it, bro, because you my man. You know I got love for you. But if you go back to there, it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse. He might get knocked out.
I'll give you the better beef. Better beef always had that power, but Bivol, I'm telling y'all, Bivol is not what it's cracked. He's cracked up to be. Not compared with Canelo, man. I mean,
I'm not saying he is, but he's better than Canelo. We know that for a fact.
Bigger,
I don't know about all that. I've never seen Canelo fight like as bad as he did, and and it was still competitive.
He can't beat that dude, Puro.
How
There's
many
nothing
rounds
you
did you
can do
give
to
him?
beat
Telling you,
that.
Shelton,
You cannot beat
when he
that
wins
guy.
when he wins that rematch, you're gonna
He's
see.
not going to. Don't put your money on that, man. I'm trying to help you.
I'm gonna put my money on it.
Don't do that. You're gonna lose that money.
Hold up. Let
Never
me
see
ask
Canelo
boxing
fight
scholar.
as bad as he did that day.
Let me ask the boxing scholar
See
something.
that either.
Hey, the boxing scholar.
Yeah.
Who do you think the best at or rank them? Bivol, Beterbiev, Zurdo, or the top three light heavyweight?
Better be. I think Bivol's good, but I think Canelo's better. Like if you were ranking them pound for pound, I think Canelo is no doubt better than Bivol. I think the size was too much in general. The reason they make the pound for pound list is for people to jump up. Like Sugar Ray Robinson was a welterweight that fought at middleweight because of his skills.
Right. So who is your number one pound for pound?
Bud.
Okay.
You talking about in the world, or you just talk about that division?
No, in the world.
Bro, if Bud not your pound for pound, I don't know what the fuck going on with you. You know what I'm saying?
Canelo's my pound for pound.
Unless
yeah, he was at one point. Yeah.
Nah, he ain't.
Still is.
Yeah, let me ask the boxing scholar a question. I just don't get your logic, bro. How can Canelo Alvarez be better than Demetrius Bivol when he fought Demetrius Bivol and got beat 9-3? How is he better?
But you just made my point. You just said he's better than everybody under 175. You made my point for me, Sheldon Moore. If he's better than everybody, but you said he was too big for him. That's what the pound for pound is, brother.
At 175. That's my point. He fights at 175. Bivol don't fight at 168 or 160. He fights at 175. There's nothing Canelo Alvarez can do to beat that guy at 175. He can't.
But do you see my message in there? It's just like Better Be. He's good, right? But if he moved up to heavyweight, them heavyweights would knock his ass out because there's a limit that you could go and weight. But pound for pound is a different story. That's why they made that list, because it's talking about.
So what you saying that don't count, boxing scholar?
I'm saying Canelo is better pound for pound than Bivol. That's what I'm saying.
He can't be because they fought head to head. That's like saying Pacquiao is better pound for pound than Floyd, but when they fought head to head, Floyd beat his ass. So how is he better?
But a lot of people said that. They said because Pacquiao accomplished more.
That doesn't mean it makes sense.
That don't make sense, right?
Pacquiao started at 118, brother, and he started off at Indaga's weight.
When they fought head
He started off at Indaga's weight and moved up to 147.
When they fought head to head,
how do
Floyd
I beat
his ass? He's not better than Floyd.
Well, okay, so if Klitschko beat Better Be, then the Better Be is not pound for pound better than Klitschko.
No, if they fight, no,
they're not even in the same weight class, bro.
That's the point of pound for pound.
If Better Be take his stupid ass up
saying, but
if
Demetrius Bivol actually fought the guy and beat him, then he's pound for pound ranked over him.
Well, I'll give you a better example. Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather started off at 130, right? Floyd Mayweather ended up fighting 154. If Floyd Mayweather would have moved up to middleweight and lost the fight, would you say that person that beat him was better than Floyd Mayweather pound for pound? You wouldn't, because it would be crazy, right?
Yes.
Because there's a limit on how much
automatically say that because he beat Floyd Mayweather. He gets the crown, bro. What are you talking about?
Y'all tripping.
That's how boxing goes. That's why you use a gateway fighter. That's what a gateway fighter is for. Because he was accomplished and he still want to participate in the sport like Manny Pacquiao was. And Floyd Mayweather wanted to fight him. Why? Because he had a name and he was accomplished. Then after they left, Manny Pacquiao stayed. Then you had Keith Thurman wanting to fight him. Sean Porter wanting to fight him. Terence Crawford wanting to fight him. Errol Spence Jr. wanting to fight him. One of those fighters was going to get a name off of that recognition of that fighter. So he's not a gateway because he's a legend, but put some respect on his name like I'm doing for you right now. But he still is not to be considered better than that fighter that he lost to, bro. That's not facts. Like, how do I beat you when you still getting up off the ground and saying I'm still better than you? Like, what do you want me to do? Kill you? Like, I don't want to kill you.
Your skills have limits, but that's why they have the pound for pound list to give the little guys shine, because
So
they
when
know
they
that those
dare to
little
be
guys.
great, they still got to take the exception that they lost like that to that person. It doesn't matter what they did. They shouldn't have dared to be great then. Stayed in their lane.
He was the undisputed champion at 168 pounds. He's the undisputed champion at 168 pounds. He should have stayed his ass down there. He ran up to 175 thinking he going to get a cherry, and he got his ass kicked. And if he goes up there again, he's going to get his ass kicked again. Stay away from 175, bro.
Shelton, let me ask you a question right quick. Shelton. My bad, ill status. My bad.
Go ahead.
You got it, man. I cut you off. My bad.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. What's your question?
I was going to ask you a question. Grade offensively, grade Canelo's and Bivol's performance offensively in that fight.
Canelo Alvarez was shooting body shots, uppercuts, and hooks, and they were having no effect on the guy he was fighting. The guy was walking through his shots, keeping him back with a jab, and prepping him with the right hand, and beating on him on the ropes. Canelo Alvarez was outclassed and overpowered in that fight. He should have never took it.
So what grade would you give him offensively? What grade would you give him offensively?
Canelo? In that fight? A C?
Yes. And what about Bivol?
A B plus.
Really? Missing almost 600 punches is a B plus?
Because as he said, as Bivol said, I don't give myself a lot of credit for this win. He shouldn't be up here. This is not his weight class. He should go back down there.
And he also agreed with the judges. So did his coach.
What, that Canelo won the fight?
No, that Canelo lost it 7-5. His coach and Bivol both agreed with the judges.
Puro, I agree with
Bivol
you on
didn't care
this
at
fact.
that point. He won the fight. He doesn't care about what the judges said at that point. He won the fight.
So he just wanted to make Canelo feel better?
Everybody who watched that fight knows. I know, Ill Status knows, Q knows. That fight was 9-3 at closest. Maybe 10.
I had it 8-4, but 7-5 is not beyond the realm of possibility, because literally offensively they were both fought like shit.
Puro, 7-5 is a fucking stretch. And you, my guy, you know I got love for you. But 7-5.
I didn't agree with 7-5, but I had 8-4.
But I like Canelo though.
Look at that fight again. The first 4 rounds, Canelo dictated the pace of the fight, was pumping out the jab, was effective with his uppercuts, body shots, and then he tired out. And then he just started winging power shots.
Yeah,
he literally
I thought he only won like 2 rounds.
He didn't get his ass kicked. He got outworked.
I thought he only won like 2 rounds. I thought he got his ass whooped. To be honest, that's my opinion.
I respectfully disagree with you, Puro. He got his ass mollywopped.
Obviously, respectfully.
This is the thing that I see that Puro see. Wait.
I mean, did you want to see him get his ass mollywopped? Shelton, or is that what happened?
Let me say something.
I mean, I don't want to sound nobody.
Bivol's good. Don't get me wrong, but
I see. Puro see that he can make adjustments and actually win that fight. Because I look at it and he didn't come out as the Canelo that he normally do. And he didn't probe that jab with power. See, you could probe a jab with power like George Foreman did, and it makes sense. Or you could just use the jab consistently like Muhammad Ali, and it makes sense. But Canelo have a different, it's a in and out jab, which makes it more accurate because he can hit you from either side. So if he used that and just used that and tried to work the body and then go to Demetrius Bivol, then he would have had more success, and he probably could have won that fight by knockout, to be honest, because he got power.
Well, wait, stop right there. Now you went off the rails.
Demetrius Bivol said that he felt his power, though. He said he felt his power. So
you went off the rails. You went off the rails. Let me ask you a question.
He said he hit harder than Benavidez.
Was he gonna win by knockout? When we saw Canelo hit that man with uppercuts and body shots, and that man kept coming right through that shit like it was nothing.
He said that he felt his power, though.
He said on my arms. He said on my arms.
He said on my arms.
Still felt it. And he was pushing him back around. He was pushing him back
That's your chin, then that's one your chin.
Canelo cannot knock him out. Canelo will never knock him out. Canelo will never beat that guy. Fight someone else. Don't fight him again.
When the fight happens, man, I'm laying the lumber with you, brother.
With the science of what you're talking about, but
he's gonna beat
Canelo
you worse
didn't
the
use
next
his
time.
jab. Look, if
He's gonna beat you
is
worse
very strong,
the
man. If
next
he
time.
used that jab and probe that jab and use it accurately at the same time,
he's gonna beat you worse
and his
the
head
next
movement
time.
and his
The next
he
time
doesn't
they
have that
fight,
temperament.
he's going
come
to
in
stop
shape.
you.
He come in shape though, because that was
He's
the other
going to stop you.
He didn't
stop elite fighters. He's proven that.
He's going to stop you. He's going to knock
He don't
you
stop
out.
elite fighters. When's the last time he got a knockout?
I think that the next fight is a 50-50 fight for real, because
last seven won all to decision. He couldn't knock out Joe Smith.
He beat Joe Smith.
He didn't knock out Canelo though. So let's put that in perspective.
Let me tell you.
He had a uber gap.
But why are we talking about knockouts? At the end of the day, Canelo still gets his ass whooped by Bivol.
Canelo made Bivol his bitch.
Hold up, y'all go one at a time.
Canelo's fucking head off.
You know what part of
I think Bivol beat Canelo 10 times out of 10, or 9 times out of 10. I don't think Canelo has a chance of ever beating him unless he drags the nigga down to 168. Maybe put a hydration clause on him. Maybe go back to the Mexican meat. That's the only way he could beat Bivol.
I mean, Canelo got to come in and he got to fight a whole different way. I ain't seen him fight. He gonna have to come out, use his jab. You know what I mean? Switching it up. Kind of, he gonna have to pick the pace of the fight. Bivol controlled the pace of the fight the whole time. Everything, he wasn't really able to corner him in. Damn, it was just hard for Canelo to get it in, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that was a hard fight for that boy.
If Canelo
I got two words for you guys: Danny Jacobs, and he wins easy.
Facts. If Canelo fight Demetrius Bivol the same way that he fought Triple G the second time, he win that fight. The way he fought the second time. And everybody thought that was a debate, right? But no, it wasn't. He clearly won that fight. And that's no cap, because everybody keeps saying that shit, trying to throw dirt on Canelo's name, and he clearly beat the shit out of Triple G that second fight. He didn't figure nothing out in the lotto championship rounds. None of the championship rounds did Triple G ever figure anything out about Canelo to try to capitalize on Canelo doing damage on him to win that fight. He won that fight clearly though, bro.
I thought that fight was either a draw or a win for Triple G.
How, bro? Because the 11th and the 12th round, he clearly won those rounds.
Facts.
Hold on, let me look at my scorecard. I remember Triple G coming on late.
Fight, man. Don't even look at the cards. Look at the fight, bro. That's what
my scorecard.
We watch fights. We don't card. We card them. We don't look at the cards because that's bullshit.
This is what I want you to do.
I'm talking about my scorecard so I can know what I thought of the fight as I was watching it.
Ill status. This is what I want you to do. I want you to go on down to San Diego or Guadalajara or wherever he's at. Drag his little ass back up to 175. So Bivol can beat on him again and then drag his ass back down where he came from.
I ain't doing that, OG. Why would you want me to do that?
I'll do it. I'll do it, Shelton. But this is the thing. Canelo don't need that. He's gonna do that himself.
Puro, that's your guy.
I don't want him to do it.
I get it. But I'm telling you,
I'm a huge Canelo fan. To be honest, I mean, I obviously Canelo, he's Mexican. Yeah, all right, cool. But he's one of the best. But I've never fanboyed for Canelo. I don't fanboy for anybody. I just like my fighters that I like. I just see what I see, Shelton.
What I'm saying is this: I'm gonna give you and Mr. Alvarez the best advice I can give both of y'all. Leave that Russian alone. Leave him alone. He ain't bothering you.
I said the same thing to my dad.
What did Rocky
the first time? Because I thought Triple G was gonna knock him out. They showed me that he's that dude.
Oh yeah, I want that rematch.
Hey, what did Rocky say to Creed? When Creed wanted to fight the Russian son? Yeah. What did he say? He said This kid's something different. You can't mess with him, son. He said something like that.
Yeah, this kid's different.
This kid's been raised in hatred.
He's built different. You can't.
That's how it is, man. Bivol is just
He's
different from
overrated,
Canelo.
Nah, I don't think so. Bivol
Y'all know
got his
what
own.
Canelo is overrated?
No.
You know who kicked Canelo's ass? Floyd Mayweather kicked Canelo's ass. Look at the punch stat numbers. He landed like a 40% clip. He landed like 200 and some odd punches on him. Like that was an ass kicking. Bivol was a bad night at the office. That's what it was.
That's what I'm looking at too.
Nah, that was
And if
an
he
ass.
goes back up there, he gonna have
Canelo
another
got
bad
way
night.
more. Canelo got way more skills than what he possessed.
His skills can't help him. There's nothing he can do at 5'7"
too,
to beat Bivol.
Because he
Nothing.
said whether it's your arms or it's your chin, he said he felt that power. So he can feel that power. He gonna get him.
Yes. Hold on.
Bivol was dumb.
Hey,
He
Il.
gonna get in that fight.
Hey, Il status. Hold on. Let me see if the audio cool. He just came in.
Yeah, I came in on my laptop. My phone was tripping.
Okay.
All right. You hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You good? What's good?
Good, bro. I just overheard my guy Pure saying that Bivol overrated. If I'm correct, that's what you're saying.
Sure. You said Bivol overrated?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well,
Not to diminish him because he's a very good fighter. Obviously, he is. He's beaten some fucking killers, but he's a bit overrated in my opinion. At least I overrated him.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. As far as like pound for pound and shit concerned, I do think Bivol is somewhat overrated. I think he get man. He beat Canelo. But I don't think he like kind of like what everybody is saying he is. Think he could beat everybody. Like think he just gonna blow through Zordo and things like that. Like I don't think that. I really don't.
I think you're gonna blow right past Zordo. He's gonna do him up like a wet paper bag. You hear the OG show, and he's gonna run through your motherfucking dunny like a racetrack.
He's gonna beat the shit out of Zordo. He's gonna tell Zordo how to move his body instead of blowing up in weight.
Shit, we gonna see when he get hit. Because if
let Zordo, let Zordo come in at 210. Let him come in at 205 again. He will be finished. He ain't gonna fucking fight. Why intelligent? He's too intelligent. His combinations are too slick. His feet are too good for fucking Zordo. Zordo doesn't know how to cut off the ring when it comes to something.
Okay, you think Beterbiev win or Bivol?
I got
Beterbiev good box though.
I got better.
Seen that the last fight.
I got better.
Why do you think Beterbiev will win?
I did not know because Beterbiev showed that he got some tools that he ain't shown yet. He's shown that like he ain't really been pulled out all the stock. Like I was shocked when I saw this nigga using lateral movement and footwork.
This is the Spencer of Crawford of the light. This is the Spencer of
Y'all had to see that all through the amateurs. That man was a kid moving like that. So what he forgot?
Well, I didn't see him in the amateurs. I only seen him in the pros where like he's just been walking people down. So I assumed like he couldn't like move like that.
So y'all think
I don't know he can box.
So y'all think Beterbiev is a better boxer than Bivol?
No.
I think Bivol is a better boxer. He's skilled.
Hold up, one at a time. Let X go and then Butch, ill status, and Mark, you go.
I just think the combination of things. He already have power. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's like Wilder. Like if Wilder had like skills, it would be dangerous. Like it's hard to. It's the combination of things that make him dangerous. He got power. Then like the guy said, I forget his name. He made a great point that in his last fight, he showed that he could use lateral movement. That was only in like 2 rounds, bro. Like it's a lot of stuff we don't know about Bivol and a lot of things that he can do. You know what I'm saying? On top of the fact that he has crazy power, he's gonna touch Bivol, and I don't think that Bivol can keep getting caught by him. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's a combination of things that make Beterbiev dangerous.
Yeah. Shit, Butch, what you think? You think Beterbiev? You think Beterbiev can outbox Bivol?
That's a combination of things. Also, He could outbox him, but I don't think that will be the game plan going into the fight as they on fight night as it arises if the fight was to happen. I think that Bertrand Beaver will come in with the game plan of try and smash through my opponents like he's been doing. Beaver is the one that will use his boxing IQ to an extent, but I do believe that Beaver will bring the best out of Beterbiev. So I do think that we'll see more boxing than a more grueling fight. I'm not too sure. That's what I'm saying to you. I'm not too sure. Whoever wins this fight, it's just that whoever implements their game plan to the T. That's me personally. But Beterbiev can box Bivol, but I don't think he'll outbox him on that night because I think Bivol's legs are too good. I think Bivol's legs are better than Beterbiev's legs at this stage in their career. You get me?
Yeah, you're right. He old, but old.
Yeah, so
hard question, Q. To be honest.
So y'all think power? So y'all think power is going to determine how that fight goes? Pretty much.
I just think Beterbiev could take B-ball shots and B-ball can't. You know, Beterbiev fought at heavyweight and super heavyweight in the amateurs. There's a clip of him on YouTube fighting Usyk. So he's just gonna outsize him. That's what he's been doing to his opponent. If they were smart, they would age him. They would let him age out. And let me say this, Q, because I'm finna hop out, man. I just wanted to say this. They always move the goalpost, Q. They said that Bud, if Bud is your number one pound for pound, right, then that means that you're basing it off of skill, right? Because if you were going to do it by their logic, the pound for pound would be all heavyweights because Derek Chisora could beat Bud's ass because he's a bigger guy. So when they want to make an argument pound for pound means something, when they don't want the argument to mean nothing, then pound for pound don't mean shit. That's why Canelo's rated higher. He has more skills than B-ball, in my opinion. That's why pound for pound means something to me. But I'm going to hop in the chat, Q.
Hey.
I
appreciate it. It's on me right quick. Q, you said it's on me next.
Yeah, it's on you.
All right. First, I want to address what my man just said before he left. Pound for pound do matter because the heavyweight is at the top of the echelon and he couldn't move down to those weight classes to fight those guys at their weight classes, so it can't be reversed and all of that. That's why it's a pound for pound. You got to understand how the sport of boxing goes. So when you looking at a fighter and he's 160 like a Roy Jones and then or James Toney and he moved, or Vander Holyfield and they moved up, or a Sugar Ray Robinson and he moved up to heavyweight or did it and lost or probably even won. And we know the results of those guys, but it's still that they dare to be great, and that's what makes them pound for pound. In every weight class that they moved in, heavyweight is one class, so you don't move in pounds. So there's no such thing as a heavyweight being a pound for pound. Excuse me, bro. Don't ever mention that again. But as we moving along with the conversation, I personally think it's a combination of things with Demetrius Bivol that he can do to defeat a Beterbiev or a Bivol or whatever, however his name is. He shows the effort to have power. He can move, and if Arthur Beterbiev try to fight him on his level, he's losing that fight, guaranteed. So go ahead.
I was going. Okay, so pretty much, y'all, we all agree that kind of like power going to determine that fight with Beterbiev and Bivol. So that's kind of like what I feel with Zurdo. Like, his footwork ain't as good, but it ain't Bivol. I mean, but Beterbiev footwork ain't so much better than Zurdo's. You know what I mean? But that power, it's all about how that person react when he get touched. If Bivol does be in full-blown boxing, moving and trying to punch, Bivol not super good when he moving. When Canelo was standing right there in front of him throwing his shots and couldn't touch him because Canelo's so small and he can only throw arm punches, Zurdo gonna punch him in his head. You know what I mean? He gonna punch through that guard. Go to the body and things like that. Like, he is gonna have to use his feet, but I don't know. I don't know. I got to see that, bro.
So Bevo is the master of this controlling this distance here.
Butch, hey Q, I got a quick question. What time you getting off?
Sure. I'm about to get off probably in like 20 minutes. I gotta go get my brakes changed on my truck, so I ain't gonna be on too much longer. What's good, bro?
Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna just head out later, guys.
All right, fam. See you.
Easy, brother.
Say no more, Mark, man. And yeah, man. I just wanted to speak on the Bivol controlling the distance against Beterbiev. He controls distance so well, like he's not going to be there to even get countered because Canelo Alvarez, as good as he is, he couldn't even fucking get hold of Bivol from a certain extent. And I know that Canelo Alvarez is quicker than Beterbiev. But even though he's a smaller man, but Bivol's controlling of distance is excellent to me.
And I agree with you about Bivol footwork. It's not the best. It's like it's kind of mid. You know what I'm saying? He got some pretty good feet, but not great feet. Because there was times in the fight where he was on the ropes with Canelo a little bit too much, a little bit too longer than I would have liked. You know what I'm saying? Canelo got opportunities where he cut up the ring on him, and he had him on the ropes. He can't have situations like that against Beterbiev. He can't. Because the power is different. He's a bigger man. You can't do that against Beterbiev at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Beterbiev pick his shots good too.
But he can make Beterbiev miss, fam. Bivol is I would say but there's 2-3 other guys that are good at fighting off their back foot, but Bivol is one of the best fighting off their back foot I've ever seen. He uses his back foot. He uses his back foot to avoid punches.
The difference between Beterbiev and Alvarez is that Beterbiev has a gas tank, and Alvarez has always had stamina problems.
And I guarantee you, OG, Demetrius Bivol is going to test that gas tank because he going to outlast all of that stuff.
He's going to fight on the outside easily.
Beat the shit out of Beterbiev.
I won't be surprised if
Canelo has
Beterbiev 9 rounds
That's
for free.
when you see he old. That's when you see he old.
If he beats Beterbiev, I'll believe in him. But he got to beat Zerto first.
Bro,
he got to beat Zerto first.
This is the Errol Spence.
He got to beat Zerto first.
Errol Spence.
That's his next fight. No, Cassidy.
Zerto is Keith Thurman.
None of that shit matters what you're talking about because the next fight that Bivol has is against Zerto Ramirez. That's his next fight.
He's going to get his ass kicked.
Hasn't been signed yet. Might be Buatsi.
That's like a prelim to.
Hold up. He said, what'd you say, Bureau?
I'm just saying that's not set in stone yet. It might be Buatsi.
It's locked in stone because they have to make the fight by August 10th. If they don't, they go to purse bid. That's the next fight, Bureau.
There's ways around it, Shelton, and it's happened. It's happened a lot in the last 2-3 years. It's called money.
He said, hold up. So what about Buatsi?
Right.
Eddie Hearn and literally, and that's the thing. Is they put out all these articles, and Eddie Hearn says one thing one day, and he says the other thing the other day. Like the WBA. Was it the WBA for the Bivol? Yeah. So they mandated the fight, right? Zerto Ramirez already said that he's not willing to take any step aside because he's been waiting for this fight, and he has. And I hope he gets it. But the thing is that these promoters have so much clout over these sanctioning bodies, they can easily make that go away.
Right.
But the difference is, Piro, you said it yourself. You said the difference is money. There is no money in a Buatsi fight unless the fight is in England. Nobody in America knows who Joshua Buatsi is.
And it would be, Shelton. It would be in England.
Right. That's what I was asking.
What did you think?
Wait, stop. If Bivol decides to go to England, Bivol is the champion. Buatsi is not.
And he being treated like that too.
Why wouldn't he go to England? I mean, he's literally not a popular boxer. Nobody knows who he is.
Who?
Demetrius Bivol?
Bivol.
Everybody knows who he is
the
now.
Most money to be made in that fight is in England.
According to you. He beats the number 1 pound for pound. So everybody knows who he is now.
I mean, you think so though, Shelton? Because I mean, like I still don't hear a lot of like. I think Better Beef is more popular than Bivol, to be honest. But I mean, even his name has died down in the recent weeks.
Because we talking about Better BF. People on the streets have no idea who Better BF is.
No. Better B's on
Bivol, sir.
ESPN. No,
Or
you get
Bivol.
people. No, some people know he's on ESPN, man. Some people know better B.
Nah, bro.
No one knows Bivol.
No, bro.
He has a built-in fan base, just like Canelo. It would be like silly for him not to go to England.
Right.
Bro, if I walk down 3 blocks in my neighborhood, bro, not one motherfucker gonna know who that is.
Yeah.
They'll know
Or Demetrius Bivol. They only probably know the bigger names in boxing. The casual fans only know the bigger
Bivol because he beat Canelo. Canelo's a big name.
Yeah.
He got his ass. Oh, that's that Russian dude.
He is.
Canelo. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, they're gonna know
That's
that.
when he's fighting Canelo. He would be fighting fucking what's his name, Buatsi or Zerto.
He's not gonna. He just told you after. He just told you after the Canelo fight. He just told you after the Canelo fight. I want to be treated like a champion. I want to be treated like a champion. He's not going to capitulate and go to England to fight this dude.
He's the man.
Hold up though, but like every fight not gonna be no blockbuster, bro. And people is who they is. Like look at Bernard Hopkins. Like that shit. Not like just because you were in a big fight don't mean all your fights gonna be like that, bro. You fought Canelo, you not fighting him again. Like your next fight is your next fight. You know what I mean? Like go out there and fight him. I don't give a fuck about all that extra shit. You know what I mean? Either fight is like pretty much the same. You can fight Buatsi in goddamn England. Cool.
He's not gonna fight Buatsi. He's gonna fight Zeta Ramirez because Zeta Ramirez has a built-in fan base already. He has the Mexican
so does Buatsi though. So does Buatsi.
Yeah, it's so it's like
is a 15 fights. Girl, stop it. Buatsi is a 15 fight fighter.
Ask Butch. England rocks with the fighters. England rocks with the fighters.
Fight fighter. He's not getting that fight, girl.
Okay. I just wanted to say the last thing real quick. Q makes a good point because, like, literally, Canelo. We all know Canelo is the cash cow, right? And he literally underwhelmed with Bivol. So, like, literally, nobody knows who the fuck Bivol is.
Hey, but if Zordo beat Bivol, then he's the man.
Yes.
I can guarantee that.
In the division, I would agree.
And in the boxing culture too.
Can I see this?
And now here's the question. Here's the question for all of y'all. If Zerto beats Bivol, will Canelo fight Zerto?
Hell no.
Yeah, of course.
No, he wouldn't. I don't even want Canelo.
Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he?
I mean, because that's a weight class that you don't belong in. He don't belong in the weight class.
He ain't going nowhere near Zerto.
But the thing is like at this point, Canelo could retire tomorrow. He has no reason to fight anymore.
Hey, hold up. What E have on this? Hey, hold up. What E just had? What you just have on your screen?
That was on FanDuel. That was Errol Spence Terence called. They changed it.
What that say? December?
Oh, they changed it.
At first, it was October.
December 31st.
At first, it was October 3rd. What was it? October 31st.
No, it was December 31st. It was December 31st.
December 31st.
Now it's December 31st.
Always been. Oh. Well, yeah, I've been saying that. I've been telling people all the time that they changed it to December 31st. I be making bets every week, so I know that they've been changed it. That was like 2 weeks ago, bro. They changed
in my experience, that's just a placeholder. That means they're not closer to make the fight.
That's changed. Hey, that's bringing in a good year, man. You know what I mean?
I would love it if it's in the wintertime in Las Vegas. I wouldn't, man. I could go to
When's
Las
the last
Vegas
time other than Japan they make a New Year's Eve fight?
Man, that shit cold, bro.
Yeah, you're right. Bro.
Hey, hold on. Let me get everybody's opinion on that, bro. If they fight New Year's, December 31st, how y'all feel about that? Y'all gonna be Vegas? I mean, New Year's in Vegas?
I'll be there.
That's the best time. That's the best time, Q. Because ain't nobody really thinking about going out, doing all of that. It's just fans of whatever you're doing or tourists or whatever. And the weather is beautiful because it's cold probably where we all live. I live in Chicago, so it's cold where I'm from. So, boom, hit there. It's nice, good weather, 80s, 90s and stuff like that. It ain't 142 degrees like it is now. So if they made that fight around November, it's still 103 degrees. Like, who want to do that? Like, hell yeah, let's do December.
Hey, Q, pull up Smoke's comment. Pull up his last comment.
Okay.
So I can address that shit.
You said so you can rebuttal that shit?
Mm-hmm. That bullshit Smoke put in the chat.
Let me go. Right here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Battalion can cut the ring off. Hold up. Battalion can cut the ring off very what?
No. The one about Cambosis.
The one above Cambosis?
The one about Cambosis.
If you beating the pound for pound, you automatically make you one of two. Then what happened with Scambosis?
Cambosis didn't beat a pound for pound guy. He beat a guy who wasn't shit.
Well, once he beat Lomachenko, he was on the pound for pound list, like number 7 on ESPN.
Yeah, he beat a little guy who moved up from 126. He didn't do shit.
Don't do that.
But he did do it though, OG. So we gotta give him we gotta give him that. I know what you're saying.
He did do it. But been telling you that. But see, that's why I be getting mad at my young brother E sometimes. Cause he be acting like this is the first time I said this shit. I told you way back in the day that he beat that little dude that moved up from 126. He didn't do shit. I told you that when he beat him.
That's a fact.
Bro, that was a champion, bro. Like
he wasn't shit. He was too little.
It was stimulations and all of
he
that
was
shit.
Too little, bro. He was too little for that kid.
So if Devin fight Lomachenko and beat him, it don't count because look what you just said, bro.
Devin is too big for Lomachenko. He gonna beat the shit out that dude.
Yeah, he'll hurt him. He'll fuck Lomachenko up. At this point, it's over with for Lomachenko.
Wow, bro. Hey, bro, that's the bro, hold on, man. Man, Lomachenko versus Devin is the best fight. We already see like Tank.
Q, it's gonna be a one-sided ass kicking.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Hold on. Let me say this shit. Hold on. Let me throw this out there, bro. It's gonna be a wash because Lomachenko got the highest volume when we talking about punches and combinations. He ain't just gonna be sitting right there in front of Devin. Whatever Devin, he can move and do all that around the ring, but Devin is not always on with the action. Devin do holding and shit like that. Lomachenko be sliding, slipping all under motherfuckers' arms and let his shit go. I ain't saying Devin gonna lose, but I'm saying I think this would be the most competitive fight Devin had, even if he fought Tank. If Devin beat Tank, that's how Devin beat Tank is way more boring than how Devin gonna beat Lomachenko, bro. Cause Lomachenko gonna go in there.
Wait! Stop! Look at Lomachenko's resume.
It ain't about
motherfuckers like Luke Campbell. He beat Luke Campbell, Adam Carolla, and fucking Jose Linares.
Who Devin beat?
And you think he gonna go in there and have a chance to beat Devin Haney? That dude is not what you think he is. I've been telling you that for a whole year. Lomachenko is not what you think he is.
Lomachenko, everything is. Lomachenko the most respected at 135. Goddamn it, you know. He done fought more. He done fought the best motherfuckers at 135. He ain't even fought like
Q, let me tell you.
He's gonna get his ass kicked. Y'all tripping.
Let me tell you.
Get his ass.
Hold on, what'd you say, E?
Let me tell you a secret.
He ain't gonna be close, OG.
Hold on, let you go.
You know what? I really don't like Lomachenko because they said that he better than Muhammad Ali. That's why you really don't like him. Look.
Yeah, bro, y'all gotta relax.
Look. That's why you really
it'd be different if Lomachenko was out here saying my name Lomachenko Ali and shit like that. Dude ain't never did no shit like that.
But he went and He just did
Lomachenko literally doing the same thing Devin want to do, minus he did.
Devin ain't ducking nobody.
Yeah, his promotion ducked him. You know what I mean? His promotion ducked him. Bob Arum put in the paper so Lomachenko could be franchised.
I'm gonna say the same thing I told you about Canelo. I'm telling you about Lomachenko. Drag his little ass up in there with Devin and send his little ass back where he came from.
Hey, I really hope that's what they're doing. I really hope that's what they're doing because they investing a lot of money by keeping them on the pound for pound list and all these sanctioning bodies ranked up.
It ain't gonna save him. He gonna get his ass kicked. It ain't gonna save him.
You gotta understand that Lomachenko don't have a presence in this conversation. It's up to Devin Haney, not Bob Arum or nothing. It's the fighter that makes the decision on where he's gonna take the fight.
Okay, let go.
The fighter is willing to take the fight or not. Bob Arum ain't forcing nobody in no fights. And if Devin, and this is my only reason that I don't want Devin to fight his ass. Why? Because he did you like that. Pay him back like Errol Spence doing Keith Thurman. Keep him moving and move up and be great. Relinquish them belts and let his ass play with them. And go be great.
What's up, E?
Bro, it ain't up to Devin, bro. Clearly, because look what happened this past week, bro. Devin, he oblivious to the situation, bro. They talking about how the Kambosos fight is being planned for October 15th. Devin come out with a tweet like, I ain't agreed to nothing like that. It's not up to him, bro. It's not up to him.
So he said that he didn't agree to it. So I bet you it ain't gonna happen.
Okay, hold up. Now let me.
It don't happen.
Hold up. Now let me. Now with that, like, cause I seen that too, E. Now with that. What he said, and on top of that, bro, like Stephen Fulton could have did the same thing with the last bull he just fought, bro. When he said it out of his mouth, bro, he could have won and he could have not fought him just like dude did him. But how would it look on him? He gonna Devin taking all the smoke. It's like I said, bro. Devin and Shakur, the easiest fighters.
Devin do not need to
hold up. Devin and Shakur are the two easiest boxers to make a fight with in boxing. You give them the contract, they gonna sign that bitch and fight you, my guy. Lomachenko want to be great just as bad as Devin want to be great. He want to be undisputed. You know they lining that shit up. Lomachenko gonna fight that boy, and if it's a wash, Devin, that is gonna look good. It's gonna be a test to what Devin already is. He gonna be way more about beating the most respected dude. But bro, it's not gonna be no wash like that, bro. It could be, but I doubt it, bro. I doubt it.
I totally disagree with you, Kush. Not on what your aspects on the fight, nothing like that. I agree with you with that, but I'm telling you, Devin Haney's not fighting Lomachenko.
Why not?
It doesn't make sense because he can move up to 140 and fight bigger names. He owns all the belts.
Wait, what name at 140?
He can automatically go get a belt. He can automatically go get a belt at 140 and put himself right in the mix with that.
Exactly, bro.
What name at 140 bigger than Lomachenko?
What is y'all talking about? Like, what has Lomachenko done to make y'all say that he had a name? Like, say some numbers about any accomplishments about him.
This shit ain't even about numbers, bro.
Y'all do that. Everybody do that with the other fighters. Let's do that with Lomachenko right now.
We don't do that. We don't do that. We only
watch Lomachenko fight. We only watch Lomachenko fight, bro. Come on, let's be realistic. He's nobody.
So by your logic,
Tank Davis or Ryan
Garcia.
He Loma and all that.
By your logic, who at 140 is bigger than my point? You saying only we watch him. So who at 140 is, besides boxing fans, are watching anybody at 140? Who?
The same shit, like I'm saying. You got Teofimo Lopez right there. Just beat Loma. What are you talking about, bro? Then you got Josh Taylor, got a whole fucking country over there. Then you got Regis Prograis. I mean, seriously?
Man, that nigga don't want to fight Josh Taylor if he got his trainer. Come on, bro. I don't even want to fight that man.
You know that though. Like
Nigga,
that's not how that
he brought Ben Davis.
Devin Haney in my eyes seemed to ring the bell, like you just said, right? Moving up would do the same thing. Keep that same energy, bro. Don't change the narrative because you saying something different than I'm saying. If you move to 140, if he move to 140 though, he'll do the same shit at 140 that he did at 35. So that means that I got all the belts. Who could I pick out that got a belt since my man's dropping the motherfuckers like flies? Then I might want to capitalize on his ass. Or I want to wait for Teofimo Lopez to do his thing while I'm capitalizing on George Lopez. Because we do know this is like a year apart from each other, so things could be done in the meantime. So once these guys fight, they probably got 6 months, 8 months to a year to get back in the ring. So they doing a thing. Let's keep it a buck with how this process goes with these fighters. So if Devin Haney fight Kambosos and rematch his fight, then he's free. Technically, because he could drop all the belts and say fuck everybody. And I want Teofimo Lopez under the same banner that I'm under because he's under that motherfucker. That's not a big fight. I guarantee you it's bigger than whatever y'all talking about. Unless it's Tank. So unless it's that, then I ain't trying to hear that shit. Devin can do what he want to do. He is the boss. Because it's all about the belts. See, if Devin dropped them belts, then it's not a undisputed fight no more, right? And he don't have a clause in his contract to say that. Bill said that. So
man, don't nobody hold on, don't nobody know what Devin got clauses Devin got in this.
Bill said that it gotta make sense when we ain't doing it. That means that they didn't evidently sign nothing to say that we are obligated if we drop the belts, then what's gonna happen if you drop the belts, bro? Nothing gonna happen when you drop the belts. You just drop the belts and move up, and then the belts get scattered around like Dragon Balls.
Hey, and what is Devin without the belts, bro? At 140.
He keep one of them belts and be the super champion.
He don't keep shit. You can't take no 135 or 140.
He could drop him like.
Man,
Josh Taylor got how many belts Josh Taylor got right now?
Q?
Exactly. Devin could do the same thing, bro.
Bro, he at the same weight class. Devin ain't dropping shit. Man,
he got 4 belts just like my. Oh, come on. You do know that shit.
Q, you're wrong. You're wrong. And I'm going to tell you why.
Don't do that.
If Devin ain't shit at 140, if Devin ain't shit at 140 without the undisputed title, right? Then what the fuck is Crawford at 154 without that WBO strap? He's nothing.
But he was at 140 and used that one WOB belt to move up to get that other one. The same thing Devin could do.
Exactly.
So I'm trying to tell you, like he can.
No, bro. Jeff Horn took that fight. Hold up. Jeff Horn took the fight. Hold up. Jeff Horn took that fight, bro. Like they already said. Look at what AO said. Bill said they too close to Taylor trainer. They ain't fighting Josh Taylor, bro. That Ben said a long time ago, bro. On me, he's not going to be there. Josh Taylor's not going to be there. And these belts, hold up. And somebody about to fight for the hold up. Somebody about to fight for the WBA John in a couple weeks. Hold up. And the WBC about to be had by whoever win out of Jose Zepeda and oh boy. And Josh Taylor still got the other 2 straps and he about to fight Catterall. So at the end of the day, what belt Devin gonna be able to have? You talking about they ain't promoted Devin in no super status for when he moved. He undisputed right now. He ain't been promoted to no super champion, bro. Crawford just got promoted to the super champion, bro. Charlo, like, come on, my guy. Like, it ain't nothing. Man, come on, quit playing, bro. That Devin gonna have to do some maneuvering going up to 140, bro. And he just can't drop it and move because Devin is what he is because he got them belts. Like, he doing this thing. Like, so having them belts maybe fight Lomachenko or some shit like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like, man, run that phase.
Nobody, listen, Q, and cut all the cap, Q. Q, cut all the cap. Ain't nobody beating
I gotta stay fact because my name is Status, so I got the messages. I got all the receipts for all of this shit, bro. You are actually incorrect. Terence Crawford dropped all of them motherfucking belts, and he still was the fucking super champion. So we don't need to really hear about all of that shit because he could be the super champion.
Was his first fight a championship fight?
After he beat,
His first fight was a championship fight going up to what?
Once he became undisputed. Once he faced Julius Andrade.
Bro. When he dropped the belts, he had no belts. He went up and fought. Goddamn,
he was
Jeff Horn, bro. Jeff Horn had a belt, bro. That shit ain't had nothing to do with no status. Jeff Horn, hold up.
Right now.
Nick, who?
Because they on the same side of the street. You don't
fight Josh Taylor?
Same shit. It's the same shit, bro.
He gonna fight Josh Taylor?
Of course he can. And who got the IBF? Who gonna fight for the IBF? What network they fighting for the IBF for?
Bro, what you call it? They about to fight for the IBF. Bro, some PBC fighters about to fight for the IBF.
And he can't fight for that belt?
No.
Get out of here.
Bruh, come on, man.
Belt,
bro, we know it ain't happening.
It's all about bread. Didn't you say that? So when you want to be the super champ, you just elevate your own self to the super champ. You know that. You know better than that.
You say he elevated his own self? He elevated his own self. Nah, bro.
Hell fucking yeah. Okay. Bro. How do every fighter just magically get moved up to super champion just to get this fight? That ain't happening right now?
Yeah, bro, on me. Jermell Charlo just had a whole ceremony of the WBA moving him to super champion. Bud Crawford, the WBO streamed live when they gave him a ring and made him super champion of the WBO. They do that shit, bro. They let you know, like, what we talking about?
At first, it was located with a fight, bro. It wasn't no ceremony for the other dude to be a super champion.
Bro, they don't do it for everybody. But when you're that guy,
new shit, bro. I know. I've been around all of this shit, and it's this new shit. They just start doing that shit,
bro.
Because the belt era came in. And then they starting to add fifth interims and all of that shit. And then start washing it up to make sure that this dude that rightfully earned this shit get to be the super. That's how that happened. Trust me, bro. I know what I'm talking about. You gotta just understand that I ain't arguing with you. I ain't disagreeing with you neither. I'm on your side with what you're saying. But it's the way that they did it, though, bro. Mr. Suleiman did a great job, and everybody felt in the place of the suit of the category. But it's still, they get to pay for that shit, man. We elected Lomachenko and Canelo to be the franchise. Like, how the fuck do that then, bro? Explain that to me then.
Man, hey.
That's how fucked up it is, though. I feel you. I understand. We on the same page, Q. I ain't disagreeing with you.
Yeah, we on the same page, but they gotta do it. Devin still gotta do some things to get promoted to that extra status, bro. When it comes to them sanctioning bodies, like, because these other guys ain't got it, bro. Josh Taylor ain't been sanctioned to be no super champion or none of that shit to move up.
Because he didn't elect to move
up. Like it is never one time where you ever seen the WBO put Josh Taylor as mandated as super champion where he could go up and challenge Crawford. Only way he would fight Crawford is Crawford was like, yeah, I'll run him up here and I'll fight him.
And $100,000, I bet you $100,000 that if he moved up to fight Crawford, it'd be a super champion. I bet you he'd be a super champion. I bet you $100,000 for that.
100 grand.
Guaranteed, because they got to make it tasty. The man,
100 grand? 100 grand?
100 grand.
Remember, it's rare to have a super champ too. There's 2 super champs in like the last 20 years. It's Canelo and Mel.
For the
No, Terence
for the WBA, right? For the WBA, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Super champ for the WBO.
Oh, it was him too? Okay.
Yeah, but you can do it based on your longevity at your base of the status of moving up in belts. That's moving up in belts though, because the names that you just named, Puro, those dudes have belts.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, man, on that note, man, I gotta go get the brakes changed on my car, man. I got the homie waiting for me. Man, I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Exclusive News, man. Ill Status, Puro, goddamn, the Boxing Scholar, OG Shelton, goddamn, Cass, man. Everybody get the smoke. Real rap, man. Goddamn, OG Ryan, Mr. Pass, goddamn Monica, the queen in that bit. Who are we having here, man? Shit. Let me go in the chat, man. Say what's up to everybody, man. Hey, yo, in this bitch, you already know day one for sure.
Real Rap was here.
Real Rap, man. My brother, man. Funny as a motherfucker. That's the bro right there. Real Rap, shit. Man, I can't even remember, man. Everybody slime through. Travis Bryant, goddamn Blood, motherfucking. Let me go back in the chat, man. Everybody, UGC Flame, Tony Reviews. 1-2 Kid, man, everybody, man.
Now. You the man.
I ain't gonna lie, man. AJ, yeah, man. AJ, everybody, man. Marky Dan, bro. I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Support me throughout everything, helping me with the channel growing, man. Hitting that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Man, and thank you everybody for coming through Slide, man. We gonna be back on here, man. Shit, I'll probably slide through maybe Thursday or next Sunday, man. I'll keep y'all updated, man. Check the community tab, man. OG Serum, appreciate you for coming through again. Cass, Puro, Exclusive, my little brother.
You.
Man, appreciate y'all, bro.
Anytime, brother. You know that. Love talking boxing with y'all, man. Y'all all have great boxing minds and have great points.
Great conversation, man. I love y'all.
Yeah, for sure, man. Peace out, fellas.
Harm done, man. Harm
done. You don't know shit about boxing.